You're already at it, Weem. Hope you guys are all ready. Sharvin, congratulations, man! Dutchman, JM Nights and Drunk Simming, all here! Get ready for the hype! Not even by a long shot, Amica. Not even by a long shot. Weem was in there way before you. The hype is real. Oh, that should be interesting then. Ooh. Well, I may have to do a turnaround as well. I think I'm starting at runway 21, but I think we need to take off on runway 3, actually. "30 seconds and counting." Here we go. Hi everyone, Shoney from Shoney Gaming here. Good to see you guys all here already. I saw Flying Dutchman, I saw JM Knights, of course, I saw Drunk Simming, as well as Sharvin. And yeah, Sharvin, it is his birthday. So you guys know what that means. You guys know what that means. Here we go, El Ramabong, good to see him in a quart as well. Here we go, guys. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday there, Sharvin. Happy birthday to you. Especially for you, man. Happy birthday, my dude. Hope you have a wonderful day. Hope you have a great day. Well, today we are also going to have a great day. We are no problem, man. If it's your birthday, I will serenade you. You guys know that I've done that consistently, and I will keep doing that. So yeah, definitely. So thank you very much. So yeah, guys. Today we are going to take off from Athens, where we landed yesterday, and we are headed up north to Kavala, where we've already flown over Kavala, but we are going to land there, and tomorrow we are going to actually do a fly around in the area there, heading over Xanthi, and then off into Turkey, where we will be landing east of Istanbul. Yes, we are landing in Asia. So tomorrow is the big day. Tomorrow is the great day. We are leaving Europe tomorrow. But today, Bronator, good to see you, man. Hello, hello, hello. And Piper there already as well. Good to see you, man. Today we are going to do a little flight still over the Aegean Sea. It's going to be pretty cool. Dunker, good to see you as well. Dude, you are in droves here. It's good to see you all. So what are we going to do today? Well, boop. There we go. Ba-da! Ba-da! Sorry. Ba-da! That's what we're doing. Yeah, that's the flight for today. Yeah, guys, temperature. Yeah, it's hot. It's really, really hot. First time to see the intro. How did you like it, Piper? How did you like it? I hear a lot of people like it. I love it a lot. So yeah, anyone else having Twitch issues? I don't know. I'm running good so far. So yeah. Temperature-wise, yeah, guys, look at that. Look at it. It's feeling hot, hot, hot. Yeah, it's hot. So yep. Clouds. Yeah, there are no clouds. Yeah, no need for the Arno today. So yep, there we go again. Good vibes intro, indeed, man. Indeed, indeed, indeed. Yeah, and other than that, guys, yeah, what is there to say? I mean, rain. Yeah, not where we're flying. I mean, it's good. It's good. Yeah, there's something way over there, but we're not bothered by that. We're not bothered by that. So it's all good, guys. So that actually means we can go on. We can quickly switch over, which means yeah, that is our flight for today. We are taking, as I said, off from Athens. If you want to fly along, make sure you go to the North European server. If it says automatic here, just click on it, and you can basically select that. Then in your flight conditions, set it to all players. Very important. Live the live tracking thing, you know, it's up to you. It's up to you. The live, it's all up to you. Live weather. So yeah, it's right now. It's yeah. That's fine. But make sure you set it to all players. That is very important. If you want, you can download the flight plan from the Discord channel, of course, and fly along with us. Hey, John Twitch, you're early today. Good to see you, man. I am doing great. Hope you are doing fine too. We just serenaded our birthday boy, Sharvin. So yeah, aircraft selection as always, and we have the full tank of fuel. Whoops. Yeah, that's not supposed to happen. There you go. Doing well. Good to hear that, man. That makes me a happy boy, indeed. All right, guys. Yeah, as I said, there's not much to talk about. Well, there is a kind of thing to talk about, of course. Yesterday was the Q&A, but we're going to talk about that during flight. The Q&A was incredibly interesting. Incredibly interesting. There were a few very, very nice tidbits in there, and yeah, it's a few funny things as well. I mean, the reference to Phil Spencer and the release of the Xbox. Basically, people try to divulge the release date of the Xbox through Jorg and his gang. Yeah, that's not gonna happen. That's not gonna happen. That was funny, but yeah, well, nice try though. But other than that, guys, yeah, it looks it looked really interesting. There were a few very, very cool things. They explained how the new models were updated, so it's that looks really, really interesting. And it also, they basically confirmed what I said yesterday about the 172. That they basically confirmed that the flight model has been increased dramatically, which means the responses are much more direct. That is exactly what I discovered yesterday when flying. Exactly. I mean, I can't say anything else than that. Jamal, good to see you, man. Good to see you. FSO Leaf review? No, I didn't, Quirt. No, unfortunately. I had very little time yesterday, and I only watched the information this morning about the Q&A, so yeah. Alright, guys, I see a few of you guys up and running already. Well, let's set the wind direction, and I'm pretty sure we're having a tailwind. Yeah, we are. We are setting the range right there. You know what I'm gonna do? Actually, I'm going to drive to the other side of the runway and turn around. That's what I'm gonna do, guys. That is what I'm gonna do. I'm setting that one. I'm setting heading. No, you know what? This time I'm setting actually nav. And I'm setting flight level control on. And I'm setting my altitude to 3,000 feet. That should be more than enough. The flight plan is available right there if we need it. And we have nearest airports if we need it as well. Although I will pull up the flight plan there. Alright, guys. I am going to drive to the other side of the runway. And make sure we can take off because, yeah, it is rather annoying that we constantly have tailwind. So yeah. So let's turn this puppy around. I'm pretty sure a few of you guys are there as well. So I'm going to take off in the opposite direction, guys. I'm going to take off in the opposite direction. Let's drive to the other side of the runway, where Doable Tester is basically now heading for us. So if I am annoying that guy, I am truly sorry. But yeah, that is what we are doing. That is what we are doing. Am I in a CC livery on your screen? Oh, Emeka. So yeah, there we go, guys. Let's make sure we can take off on the right runway. That should be good. Let's drive all the way to the other side. Break on through to the other side. Here we go. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. There we go. Keep on driving. It's a long runway, guys. Good lord. Look at that. We could have taken off, but you know, it is just so annoying. And actually, we really don't need that much of a runway anyway. So yeah. But still, you know, it's a thing. It's a thing. Here we go. And I can see Drunk Simming and Piper there already as well. I like your taxi moments, yeah. They are getting better, although I must admit that my rudder pedal is somewhat lacking. I have the cheap one, Thrustmaster one. It's fine for what we want to do, but, you know, it kind of sticks at times. I already, yeah, well, I lubed it. So, yeah, but it still sticks, and it's somewhat annoying. So it's not as smooth as I would like it to be. And that is a bit of a pity. Hello, Drink Simming! Hello, hello. Hello. Follow me! I know where to go. Follow me! Paul, good to see you, man. Good to see you. So yeah, the Shoney Parade is in town. Yes, it is, indeed. Follow me! I know where to go. Well, ish. Actually, I'm going way too fast, I think. So yeah. Fly-by-wire on the marketplace today. Indeed, indeed. We are going to talk a lot about the Q&A stream that was yesterday. There were a few very interesting things there divulged. So yeah, it was very interesting indeed. So it is yeah. And they actually, they did talk about performance at the end there, Quart. They did. Hey, Mr. Pilot, we have a legend. Get in there. We have, I will not eat Vegemite. Hi, man. Good to see you, and thank you very much for being here, man. Elron is also on the runway there as well. So, yeah, guys. Space for one more to get cozy in the back. No problem, Dave. You always are welcome to hop in there. Yep. Give a shout out to Mr. Pilot if you have not seen his streams. Where have you been? Where have you been? Go check out his streams. He is an hilarious Aussie dude who flies mostly commercial. But yeah, and we are going to do also a collab with Mr. Pilot. I think we can divulge that. Yeah, I'm not sure exactly when, but we are going to do that. So yeah, good to be here soaking up the atmosphere. Dude, you're always welcome to be here, my friend. You're always welcome to be here. You know that. If there's one person here that's welcome, it is you, my friend. Well, actually, everyone is welcome. You know that. I make no difference to who comes in and who is who. So yeah. All right, guys. I think this is close enough. We'll take it. We'll take it. This is more than close enough. Let's slow it down. Yes, and then turn it around. Oh, we're actually at the end of the runway, so yeah, that would explain it. Here we go. Turning around. For a headwind. Shoni, say it ain't so. You're gonna use a headwind? Yes, I am. Actually. Come on. Roll, my baby. Roll. Roll, roll, roll your boat. Here we go. There we go. Alright. Now. Flaps 20, flaps 10. Popping up the volume. And I'm actually lined up for my GPS settings as well. Here we go, guys. Bronzebeardy, aka JM Knights, just passing by. And we are taking it up to about between 50 and 60 knots. That should be good enough. There we go. Well, I would say positive lift, but yeah. That's a given, actually. That is a given. Here we go. We are up in the air, yes. And actually pretty quickly. So yeah, that's not bad. Taxiing took a while, but here we go. All right, guys. We're up. We're moving. We're grooving. Oh, yeah. We are moving and grooving. There we go. So, yeah. Looking good. Looking good. There we go. All right. I am switching over to that screen right there. And
Tower Cessna Papa
here we go.
Sierra November Golf continue for north departure.
Flaps up. And we should be good. What did they say about the performance issues? They are working on performance issues, for instance, on airfields. There is a large performance drop when you actually fly over large areas and airfields. And what they are doing is, it has to do with things like reflections on glass, apparently. But they are already working on shifting around the calculations for a few visual screens and visual things that you see in the simulator. And what they're actually doing is they are shifting the load around on the CPU. So basically, the CPU load will be more leveled out. And that will give us great performance boosts, actually, on very busy areas. Like, for instance, airfields. Charles de Gaulle has a lot of these problems. I know from a fact that Schiphol has those problems as well. Amsterdam Airport has those. Smefje, thank you very much for that follow. I truly appreciate that, man. Welcome to the channel. Hope you enjoy what you see. So yeah, but there are a lot of you. They are actually working on the back end a lot on that, and that was. Pretty cool to see, actually. The Q&A went quite in depth with a lot of questions that people had. So it was pretty cool to see that. We got Cal already up in the air. Right there we got Bronzebeardy, aka JM Knights. We have Drunk Simming, El Rombabong, America Music, and Reem. Marty YMO, I'm not sure if you're flying along, but if you are, please give a shout out. And we have Piper already up in the air there as well. We're doing good. We're doing good. We're doing good. Serving coffee. I will take a sip of coffee. There we go. So yeah, it was really I thought it was a really interesting Q&A this time. I mean, they talked about a lot of things in depth. So it's and that was pretty cool. How they are going to improve the ATC, how they are going to improve the AI, which they're busy with. They showed off a large part of of the new G1000 from Working Title, which is going to be implemented next month or the month after that. That looked really good. I was really hyped for that, guys. So yeah, I'm on my third sector over Norway tonight. Very good weather. Yeah, it is right now. Well, actually in the Netherlands it's pretty bad. But glad to hear it's good weather. Are you? I'm assuming you're flying a live weather there, Mr. Pilot. But yeah, it is right now. It's pretty. It's still pretty cold here in the Netherlands. But as far as I know, this weekend or the coming weekend, it and after that, it should get a little bit warmer. So yeah, finally summer is somewhat coming. I don't know. Apparently it's coming. Who knew? Alright guys, let's level this puppy out. I'm going to lean my mixture as always. Yeah, okay. I copy.
Tower Cessna Papa Hotel. Sierra
Apparently
November
my
Golf frequency change.
ATC is, let me see. Oh, there we are. And let's pull that out. And there we go. That looks a little bit better. Yeah. So yeah, guys, they really talked about a lot of very cool things, especially as I said, the way Working Title is going to adjust the G1000. Oh my lord, that looks sexy! It looks so good. It looks so good. Actually, it's no longer what we now have. Actually, if I'll show you guys, if we go to, for instance, the flight plan right here. You can actually see that it's not that rounded, you know, it doesn't take the turns into account and stuff like that. So basically you're flying at really tight corners and angles. The Working Title mod should make that much more rounded, much more gentle turns and stuff like that. So it's just, oh man, Zach, 7 months, man. Just dropping off my monthly sub. I will catch up the VODs and I normally, man, it is, you are the man. 7 months, guys. 7 months tier 1 sub. It is absolutely brilliant. Thank you very much for that. I really appreciate that, man. Man, sir, I salute you. I salute you. Well done, well done. So yeah. Did you know that FreeWeb doesn't have to have any dependencies? I'm not sure what you're talking exactly about that, Core, but yeah. But it's, guys, yeah, I'm sorry, I'm chock at work, wish I could be around more. Zach, never ever apologize, man. If you're full up at work and you're having a lot of work done, man, don't worry about that. Don't worry about that. As I've said to you guys many a time, I'm here for the long haul. So if you can't catch me now, catch me in a few weeks' time. It's fine. You know, the only thing you'll miss is beautiful scenery. And of course my radiant personality. Yeah, I mean, that's a thing. I know that's a thing. My radiant personality is of course a thing. But other than that, it's fine. No, man, I truly appreciate it for you guys being here, and that goes, by the way, from all the way up to the subs, all the way down to the lurkers as well, because I don't forget you guys out there, lurkers. So yeah. Asking about Blender. Yeah, I have no idea. Blue Eyed Tom, thank you very much for that raid. I had no idea you're actually streaming. So please give a shout out to Blue Eyed Tom, guys. Go check him out. Go check him out. See the Orbix ships and boats add-on. I think they are just for the tiny island group for now. I think they're Jersey and Guernsey and stuff like that. And there was one they're doing for several coastlines. But I've been talking to those developers separately a few months ago. So yeah, I don't stream. It's a fancy host. Oh, it's a host. Well, I truly appreciate that as well, Blue Eyed Tom. I always appreciate that. And yeah, if we can help each other out, we can help each other out. That's the way it works, guys. That's the way it works. So, yeah. Alright, guys. We are going to leave mainland Greece right now. And we will be flying a lot of ocean, by the way. We will be flying a lot of ocean. So, basically what we are going to do is we're going to skip over those islands right there in the distance. Well, actually, that is sort of a part of the landmass still of mainland Greece, funnily enough. and eventually then we are headed for, and I have to look this up, Skiros. That is the first island that we are headed for. So Skiros is coming up first, and after that we are flying towards Chios and then on to Lesbos. So yeah, it is pretty cool. Ships are even modded correctly. Oh, that's good to hear, man. I will be I will look into that, Kurt. I will look into that. So yeah. But yeah, guys, it's as I said, the Q&A was really interesting. The Q&A was definitely really interesting. I mean, of course, they officially announced their partnership with Fly-by-Wire. The Fly-by-Wire plane is actually coming today to the marketplace as well. So yeah, I'm not sure how they're going to do that. If that's going to be a free plane, because I don't understand really how they. I'm not sure if it's free or free downloadable, and it's just a stable version, by the way. What you're getting if you download the fly-by-wire plane, the A320, it is the stable version. Yeah, it is the stable version. That is the one they will be uploading constantly and keeping up to date every 2 months, something like that. So yeah, it is constantly the stable version. But yeah, I think I will be flying the experimental one because it has a little bit more oomph, you know. It has a little bit more extras in there, and yeah. So, and they will be constantly updated. They said they will be updating the stable version every 2 months, which gives us kind of an indication how often the stable version is actually updated. Keep that in mind. That, however, that. There are 3 branches of the A320. There's the stable version. Most people would recommend that. I actually fly the experimental version, and there used to be just the stable and the development version. Sorry, so you have stable, development, experimental. Experimental has been added recently, and but I've been using the development version one, and that is basically somewhere between stable and experimental and somewhere in between, basically. I like the development version one. But the experimental version has very cool features. For instance, it has integration for Navigraph, which is really cool. I mean, that is integrated. It is pretty cool, guys. So yeah. Always flown dev since the beginning. Exactly, Mr. Pilot. Blue Eyed Tom. Shoney Gaming, quick question. I was flying with live weather last night in my town, and we had a thunderstorm last night, but when it was not raining, it showed lightning and thunder. Yeah, that is basically, Blue Eyed Tom, what you experienced there is the thunderbug. Yeah. But when it did rain and thunder showed nothing, it is the thunderbug. They are still working on that. They also explained that they are still working on that. But the thing is, they are going to overhaul, Sobo is going to overhaul the entire weather system anyway. In the next 6 months, we will see major changes to the weather system itself. Of course, they are working very closely with NatBlue for the meteo data. That's always a thing, but they are going to overhaul it pretty much, because what they are going to add actually is air density. From either moisture or from they're going to do that for moisture, or they're going to do that from sand as well. Yes, sand particles and stuff like that. So it's going to be much more impacting on your plane. How do I turn on the labels? You mean the Ferrelli? I can see you, by the way, right there. I can see you, my friend. What you do actually, first of all, Ferrelli, make sure you're on all players. Make sure you're on all players, not live players, but all players, because we fly on all players. So you have to set your configuration to all players, not live players. Live weather or preset weather, AI or not AI planes, that's up to you. But make sure you're on, make sure you're on all players. So basically, I'm not sure if you actually have to restart for that. So yeah. But yeah, guys, there are a lot of things coming up. They are going to really overhaul the air density. Will be amazing. I know, man. For places where the dew point is close to the temp, example, this will give you a visual effect as it would in the real world. Create also very low vis. Yes, it will. So basically, what you actually get is true life fog. That's basically what you get. True to life fog, for instance, but also the moisture and the humidity of that fog. And that is very interesting. But also, get this, Mr. Pilot, you can actually get sandstorms. You can get sandstorms. That's insane. That's absolutely insane, but it's possible. Moisture. Moisture. So yeah, it's Darude. Well played, sir. Well played. Sandstorm. Indeed. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Oh, I didn't even know I made that reference, but right there, you got a point, my friend. You actually got a point. So yeah. Ooh, yeah, that was a good song, Sandstorm. Damn. But yeah, it's but it is pretty cool, guys. It is pretty cool. So it's yeah, it is pretty cool. Liquid hot magma. Yeah, it's magma. But yeah, guys, I mean, the fact that they are constantly updating, constantly working on that, on the weather model, on the planes. Oh, talking about planes models, yes, they also mentioned something else. Of course, you guys know there are 3 versions basically of this simulator. You can buy the standard version. You can get that for €60, $60, 60 beer tokens, whatever your preference is, and or you can get it on the Microsoft Game Pass. And there it is, basically it's included in the Microsoft Game Pass. That's a standard version. Why am I bouncing up and down like crazy? But yeah, it's that's one thing. Then of course there is the premium, no, the deluxe version, and you have the premium version. Now all they actually do is they give you more planes and more hand-drawn airports. That's basically it. So yeah. Just a few. Yeah, and the funny thing is they're actually there. They are actually there. Trust me, they are there. I mean, these are, if you look at it, you can actually see the markings on the ground. So they're there. That, I mean, you can actually see the roads going there. I mean, look at that. That is pretty cool, guys. That is pretty cool. It's correct. It's absolutely correct. But there were a few planes. For instance, the 787. The 787 has been a rather a disappointment for a lot of people, because they were like, yeah, you know, I got the premium version, and the 787 is still kind of, yeah, it needs a lot of love. What Asobo is doing right now is they have set separate teams on all the deluxe and premium planes, so they will be updated to a much higher and more accurate level. So that is pretty cool. Basically, York said, we are not forgetting those planes. We will give them love. However, we have a lot on our plate right now. Yeah, no kidding. They just released the game. They're still updating everything. They're overhauling the weather system. They're basically doing so much. It's like, how big does Asobo needs to be to actually get everything done in a normal time frame? I have no clue how hard these guys work. But trust me, they are working their booties off. It is incredible. So that is pretty cool, guys. It is, yeah. They are actually giving them love. So yeah. Did they say anything about a cheaper upgrade price between editions? Not yet. Not yet. But I think they will be looking into that after the game, the simulation has been released for a year. There's a good chance that the prices may come down. So keep that in mind. Yeah. It's a good thing that that they polish the deluxe plane. Yes, it is drunk simming. I mean, it is. I mean, I've invested into the premium and the deluxe and the premium version. I've got the premium version. So I basically have all the planes, and I don't fly most of them anyway. I fly usually, I just fly that. That's it mostly. But it's still very good that they are not forgetting what they put out there, and constantly trying not only to polish the platform, but also polish the extras that they gave you with the money that you paid for. I mean, the premium deluxe version. So that's basically, it includes both the deluxe version and the premium version. That's $60 more, and still very cheap. I mean, don't get me wrong. It is still very cheap. But if you consider that you actually get, I think it's like 7 or 8 extra planes, and I think about, let me think about 10 extra handcrafted airfields. Now, if you take into consideration that a plane in the marketplace can go up from between 20 to 50 euros or dollars, and an airport is about the same thing, that is a lot of content for just 60 bucks. That is a lot of content, guys. I mean, you get actually, and easily that's about 600 to 700 euros / dollars / beer tokens for 60 bucks. That is a good deal, actually. That is a really good deal. So yeah, you know, it is very, very cool that they're actually looking into that, and I mean, I salute them for that. I salute them for that effort. I mean, that is really cool. That is really cool, and I enjoy the fact that they do tiny little things like that. That makes it great. That makes it great. That is what Asobo. And also, of course, every month they have the Q&A. I mean, that's commitment right there. They said they would actually do the. They said they would constantly keep us up to date, constantly update us, constantly work on this sim to make it better and better and better. They have not told one lie so far. Not one, in my opinion. In my opinion. I mean, kudos to them. And what have they given us, guys? Look at that. I mean, even though it does have its quirks, it's still pretty stunning. Oh, talking about this, guys, actually, that was fun. York actually let something slip, and I'm not sure that the chat actually picked this up. They were asked about the mesh of the world, basically of the entire world. As you guys can see, I'm zooming in a little bit, but you can see most of the mountains are kind of rounded. You know, it is not that. Mountains are not that accurate right now. They're kind of bumpy and hilly. You know, it's rounded. It's not actual sharp peaks and stuff like that. And they were talking about the fact that they were getting much more high density DEM data and a higher mesh and stuff like that. So the world, the LOD mesh, so the world looks a lot better actually. And they're working on that. And they really didn't want to discuss if they're working together with Orbix on this or anyone else. But what York let slip, and I'm not sure if a lot of people actually picked this up, but what York let slip was that they are also working on cooperating with Bing, and of course, as always, and Bing is actually working on a new way to implement map data, which should result in much higher resolution and much more accurate placing of buildings. Now, he didn't say that exactly, but what he just let slip is that they're working on a new way which gives them a much higher resolution data. And that is interesting. He kind of slipped it in between when they were talking also about the fact that, for instance, if you have a bridge, sometimes the terrain is filled in beneath the bridge. So it's basically, it's a bridge, but it's still on a piece of land, basically. There's no room beneath it. So they're working on that as well. Sorry, all having quite a lot to do with work today. I might miss some messages, but I'm in here in the background. Don't worry about that, Amica. Don't worry about that. We have a lot of the team right here, so don't worry about that. So yeah, it's but that is pretty cool. Actually, that they are working on upgrading the Bing data, and he basically let it kind of slip that there is something going on. So yeah. So it's that is really, 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 really interesting. I'm really looking forward to see how they are going to basically handle that. How they are going to handle that. I am really looking forward to that. So yeah. But other than that, I am really, really. I was quite impressed by the current Q&A, guys. I was quite impressed. By the way, guys, the sky is filled again. There we go. Soksogora, are you flying along with us? If so, say hello in the chat. Say hello in the chat. I would love to hear from you. Soksogora, we have Drunk Simming right there. Weedcat Cal is in the air as well. Jamel, Amica Music flying there. We have JM Knights, Elron McBong as always. And I'm not sure if Marty MO, if you're flying along as well, say hello, man. Say hello. So yeah, we have Weem up there, and I'm pretty sure we saw Drunk Simming. Yep, Drunk Simming is there as well. We have Piper up in the air, and in the distance already, Farelli is heading towards us, I'm guessing. So yeah. The AI is flying at a good place for once. No, say it ain't so. Say it ain't so. Say it ain't so. But yeah, guys, it looks absolutely beautiful again today. A real sim pilot, good to see you, man. I'm not flying along, but hello anyways. Of course, it doesn't mean that if you're flying along, you get to chat. You know, the chat is for everyone. Sorry, I have to switch around. But yeah, the chat is for everyone, guys. It is for those that want to lurk, and it is for those that want to for the followers, for the subs. If you have something on your mind, please speak up. Please speak up, guys. It's that is what it's for. I'm coming in, and good to see a real sim pilot. It is always nice to have you in chat, man. Thank you very much for being here. Thank you very much for enjoying our flight right here and enjoying the stream. And it is a beautiful day over Greece right here today, guys. This is the second to last flight over Greece. It is the second to last flight. We are flying towards the north of Greece, towards Kavala, and once we land there tomorrow, we will take off from Kavala, and we are headed for Istanbul. We are landing in Istanbul, guys. It was so weird for me to actually plan a landing on an airfield in Asia. That was like, whoa, we actually flew all over Europe. Then it hit me. We flew all over Europe. Good Lord, we flew to every single country in Europe with the exception of Iceland. The exception of Iceland. And we will be flying over Iceland again once we fly from Greenland, from Canada to Greenland and Greenland to Iceland. So Iceland will be actually the last country that we have not visited. Yeah, so I thought that was kind of fitting, you know? I mean, we couldn't fly to Iceland at that period. It was simply too cold. But yeah, but Innsbruck is still on. Right now, Innsbruck is still on. If I crash here, it is Innsbruck. Yeah, it is still Innsbruck. That has not changed. As soon as we leave, because I'm not actually. I'm going to spit that out right here, guys. We are, of course, flying over a small part of the Middle East. We are going to fly from Turkey, and I consider Turkey, by the way, still part of Europe. I consider Turkey Europe. You know, it's basically its large part is in Asia, of course, and there's only a tiny leg there on Europe, but it's Europe, you know. But once we fly away from Turkey, we are heading south, and we are headed over Syria. We are flying over Lebanon. We are flying over Israel, and we are flying over Jordan. And that is basically the Middle East. So before we actually choose the African save points, we may have to choose a few Middle Eastern save points, guys. What do you guys think? What do you guys think? I'd like to hear your opinion. I'd like to hear your opinion. Hey, Amsep, good to see you, man. I am doing great. I'm really hyped. This is the, as I said, the second to last flight that is happening in Europe, which is pretty cool. We are landing in Kavala today in about a few hours' time, and after that, tomorrow we will be flying over Istanbul. So, man, I'm hyped. I'm hyped. I'm so hyped. I'm so hyped. We are actually leaving. We are leaving Europe, basically. So it's yeah, it's the final countdown. That was a very bad Europe reference. Yeah, it was pretty bad. Sorry about that. So yeah, what was the new partnership they announced? The new partnership was actually fly-by-wire. That was the new one. Yeah. Soon the end of the your European trip. I know, right? I know. It's so weird. It is so strange, guys. It feels unnatural. It's like, it's so weird. Save point in the Middle East. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I get that one. Yeah. So yeah. There you go. Pharrell, did you just fly by me? I think you just did. There he goes, turning around and joining the crew right there. Yeah. There was no. There was another group. No. They did not mention actually another group. They were working with Working Title already, but Working Title is of course already a official partnership with Microsoft Flight Simulator, with Asobo. They already have an official partnership with Asobo. As far as I think those were the two actually. And they are, however, they are working on a new plane, the Husky. If I'm not, I think it was the Husky. Yeah, I think it was the Husky. But yeah, they are working actually also on a new plane, which will be released in August. It will not be a high-level, study-level plane. It will not be that. It will be kind of in the trend of the Top Rudder 103. Will I be getting it? Yes. There's no doubt in my mind I will be getting. It was a new team, not sure. Hey, there he is. The pirate is in the house. Mr. Threepwood himself. Guybrush, good to see you, man. Hope you're doing well. How is everything going in France? How is everything going? I hope it's going well, man. I hope it's going well. But glad you're here, man. Glad you made it. Glad you made it. So yeah, it's just one then. Save point. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, man, it looks really good. It looks really, really, really good. And as I said, guys, I have said this many a times. Of course, Asobo, we basically paid for the simulation, and Asobo gets a large chunk of that money, of course. But to keep Asobo going in the future and make sure that Asobo can actually stay up to date with every cool stuff, keep the team as big as they can. We have to also invest in all those tiny little planes and stuff they put out there. The Top Rudder 103 Ultralight was a pure joy to fly. It was an absolute joy to fly. Oh yeah, that could be actually. Yeah, they're doing AI models. Yeah, that is you might be right there, Puffin. By the way, Puffin Flight also has the We Love VFR mod available. I will spam this as much, by the way, as I can. Go check out Puffin's Flight VFR model on the on FlightSim.2, and it is brilliant. It is absolutely brilliant. So yeah, hey Young, good to see you as well, man. Good to see you as well. Pretty fine. Was supposed to fly with you, but my laundry machine almost burned. Oh man, don't say that ain't so. So I changed my plan and wait for the yeah, exactly. Less exciting than flying, I know, but basically you're still here, and we can enjoy each other's company, Guybrush. That is quite true. We can still talk about a lot of things, so that is always cool, man. Yeah, and man, Puffin Flight. Yes, I really do have to, because it's that good. Yes, go check it out. If you have not installed Puffin Flight's We Love VFR mod, why haven't you? Why? If you're flying over Europe, it's a must. It's an absolute must. It is small, download it, enjoy all the extra tidbits of scenery that you get. So yeah, definitely, it's a must. But yeah, guys, it is August, and in August they are going to release the second plane. As I said, the Top Rudder 103 Ultralight was $10. That's really, really cheap for that tiny little plane that you get, and it's so much fun. It is so much fun. Thank you very much there, Burning with BT. Thank you very much there for that follow. Welcome to the cabin crew. You can snuggle in right there at the back. Yeah, we're currently with 26 people in there, I think, something about that. And yeah, it's toyed like a tiger, but it's nice. It's nice. It's nice. It's cozy. It's comfy. You know, it's pass around the drinks. You know how it works. You know how it works. I mean, we're nearing the weekend. We are nearing the weekend, and we are now flying over actually Skiros. There is Skiros in the distance. I think I may need to update a little bit more of the I haven't seen that many boats, so I think I'm going to push up the boats as well. It is, yeah, it's sparse. It's very sparse. But this is Skiros Island right there. I don't think there is actually an airport. Is there an airport here near here? I think there is. Didn't you take off from that? Yeah, there is. And actually, Lima Golf Sierra Yankee. Lima Golf Sierra Yankee. That is the closest airport that we are flying now. But yeah. The PMDG stuff is going to be cool. Yes, man, it is. It is. It is. PMDG is, of course, the thing. Yeah. Twitch really need more 2020 streams like these. Thank you very much. I really appreciate that, Burning with BT. I mean, the thing that we are doing is, yes, we are doing GA flights, and it is a realistic GA flight. Don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong. But we're also mucking about. I mean, Burning with BT. I mean, look at that. Look at that. Keep in mind, pilot's an idiot. You have been warned. So it's, you have been warned. You have been warned. So yeah, it's a thing. There was a question about obstacles in Q&A, and they said they couldn't find global data for it. I tried to scream in chat that they have accurate obstacle data for half the world that is constantly updated with more and more accurate data. I guess I have to write them. Yes. Go write them. Go right to them. So yeah, they also talked about, by the way, about the historical weather data. I left my little booties off. That was so funny. I mean, the amount of data you actually have to process in a simulator like that to get actual that kind of weather data from 1970. I mean, York has also stated, yeah, we could have total world data. Someone could ask for world data on the 13th of April in 1965. There wasn't even that isn't even available. There is no such thing for the entire world. There simply isn't, and it's so much incredible amounts of data. I mean, the amount of data that is processed by this sim is simply mind-blowing. The world alone is 3 petabyte, guy. 3 petabytes. The entire world. Relative, that is pretty small. But if you think about how big that is, that's freaking huge. That is a lot of data for just the world alone. Then they have to layer the entire weather data over it. They have to layer so much more. It is amazing. Oh god, mistakes were made! Mistakes were made! I was supposed to print the 200 manuals for a product. What I was not supposed to do was to print them in A3. Ooh! Ooh, yeah, well, it's a big manual. That's good. So, yeah. Hey, thank you very much there, Tim Ivory. Thank you very much for that follow. I truly appreciate it, man. Welcome to the channel. Say hello in chat, and let's have a little laugh and a little bit of fun here. So, yeah, drop into the stream with the world is 3 petabyte. Is it Friday? No, it's not. It's tomorrow will be Friday, and you know that, Camper. Camper actually sent me a really, really nice picture of Istanbul at night from space. I'm so looking forward to flying over Istanbul. Oh yes, oh yes, indeed, indeed. So yeah, guys, yeah, there is a new pushback sim mod for the flight sim. I saw that, yeah. Basically, you can integrate that pushback mod straight into your bar here, right at the top. So you can actually integrate it right there. That's pretty cool, actually. But although I do like pushback helper, and actually, when I fly the A320, I use the fly-by-wire A320. I actually use the iPad data, and I push it from there. It works brilliantly. So yeah, so it is going to be a thing, guys. What's that world map you're using? Actually, the map on top, right there, you're asking for. That is actually Navigraph. Ta-da! There it is. It is actually, well, there it is. It is actually Navigraph. What you're seeing right there is Navigraph is really, really, really cool. First of all, it gives us direct information for charts and stuff like that. For instance, airport charts. There we go. This is where we took off. We are going to land at the other airfield right here. However, the thing is, Navigraph is great for flying commercial flights. This is absolutely brilliant for commercial flights. However, it is also you're not mirrored anymore. I know, right? It is yeah, it is a thing, guys. It is definitely a thing. I have to look into how I'm going to do this, but yeah, as you guys can see, for instance, the data for the airfields is right there. I can have everything, including stands. I have the runway information right there. I have the approaches, in this case VOR approaches, but also the sits and the stars are there. I can overview them on the map. It is absolutely stunning what you can do with Navigraph. It is a really, really good tool. However, keep in mind there that Navigraph is actually a paid subscription-based tool. So this costs you about in the Netherlands at least, it cost me about €9 a month. So yeah, it can go up to about, yeah, it is subscription based. It is about, yeah, 9 to 10 bucks a month, or 90 bucks or 90 euros for an entire year. Yeah, beer tokens, exactly, right there. Indeed, beer tokens as well. Yep. Beer tokens. So yeah, it is pretty cool, actually. It is really cool, and it's a very, very good tool, especially if you fly commercial flights. Because what's the beauty is, I'll show you guys this quickly again. I now have it, for instance, right here on World Map. But if I click on World Map, I can actually do high end, low end, and high end routes. And basically, you can see all the flying routes over the entire world. I will redeem that hybrid. Yes, indeed, turn. I am turning there, my friend. I am turning. So that is pretty cool. So, but I use it for the stream, basically, to show you guys where we are flying right now. However, they are working on a VFR version of that map. They are working on that, and but they really didn't divulge when that is going to be released. So they're kind of hush about it, but it's still coming. And right now, if I plan my flight plans, I actually do that in Little Navmap. That is a very, very good alternative. It is free. Little Navmap is absolutely free, and that is also a very, very good tool to plan your flights, especially right now if you fly GA. GA is highly suited for Little Navmap, and it also will follow, if you have Little Navmap open on a second screen, it will follow you as well. So yeah, it basically also maps your flights and stuff like that. So it is pretty cool. It is pretty cool. Go check that out. It's absolutely free, and it works like a charm. And that is where I create, funnily enough, my GA flights, and I copy that over to that's how I do it. Yeah, exactly. Because the reason why I actually use in stream the Navigraph is basically because of the Jeppesen charts. That is why I use it in stream. You don't get the Jeppesen charts from Little Navmap. You have to pay for those. Just to give you give you guys an idea, I talked about this with Fabio. The thing is that, for instance, Navigraph gives us the Jeppesen charts. That will give us a. I will allow that because yeah, it's the thing is that the Jeppesen charts are normally, I think, if I'm not mistaken, and if you guys know exactly, but in chat that you can correct me, of course, but I think it costs $2,000 per pilot per month for each airliner to get every month the Jeppesen charts available. So that's quite expensive. So if you have a Little Navmap, actually we get this for simulation purposes for $9 a month, and we get the exact same charts. We get the air cycle, we get everything. So yeah, love Little Navmap. It also tells you what safe altitude is over the map. Yeah, exactly. It also gives you a great tool to make an approach a runway really easy. Right there, camper. Enough said. Enough said. Exactly that. Exactly that. Yeah. Guybrush, Pilot to ATC is another alternative. Follow your plane with the flight plan from SimBrief or other. Yeah, that is very good right there, Guybrush. I can only agree. Yep, Pilot to ATC is a very, very good tool indeed. It really, really is. So yeah, those are very, very good tools. It's great to see where I am geographically on the flight plan and plan altitude changes and well in advance. Exactly, that is the beauty that Navigraph basically provides, or that Little Navmap provides you. It is an incredibly good alternative, and if you want access to, well, somewhat older but still very workable Jeppesen charts, there is a way to do that. You have to create a VATSIM account, actually. You don't have to fly on VATSIM, but you have to have a VATSIM account, and you can actually get those charts from ChartFox as well, and that is free. ChartFox is free. So you can actually get your hands on all the official charts as well, if you would like to. But I just love the ease and the integration of Navigraph. So I hope I answered your question right there. I don't know actually who actually asked that question. Yeah, there we go. Yeah. But yeah, guys, it's yeah. Hope that that kind of answered your question right there. So yeah. And if you want to go crazy, it lets you add holding patterns with a click of a mouse. Yeah, holding patterns, exactly, yeah. Holding patterns, why? Because sometimes actually you have to wait for planes to land. There can be an emergency going on or anything, or maybe wind condition, some conditions actually change. So you may have to end up in a holding pattern. And for those that do not know what a holding pattern is, it's actually on the charts, on the Jefferson chart, you can see a oblong pattern actually that you have to fly as a pilot if you're sent to the holding pattern. But yeah. But it's flight sim, yeah. But yeah, that's the thing, you know. If camper, I mean, some people actually fly it to that degree, and if you're flying on VATSIM, you actually might be set into a holding pattern. I mean, there are of course sometimes very large events that that VATSIM has with hundreds of pilots actually coming into one airfield or one or two airfields, and if you get them all at once, you may end up as a pilot into a holding pattern at that time before the VATSIM ATC actually give you the clearance to land. So that is the reason why we actually might do holding patterns and train for holding patterns as pilots. Don't get me wrong, I'm not a pilot. So yeah, but still, you know, that is the reason why you can actually, why they actually have that, to increase basically their level of realism. And there are actually flight sim pilots out there training holding patterns and stuff like that. It is really cool. Once you get the hang of that, it is pretty cool. We are now headed, by the way, for Chios, if I'm not mistaken. This right there, that was Skiros. If you guys want to fly along, I'm on the North European server, and you can simply hop on anytime you like. You can hop off anytime you want. That is all up to you. Basically, I am simply flying always this flight at that speed right there. Sorry, at that speed right there. That is my airspeed. That is what I try to do. So yeah. Good for procedure training for new real-life pilots, or keep skills sharp for pilots ground at the moment. Exactly. Yes. Yes, Weem. Yes, that is exactly true. I mean, of course, most of the planes are not study level in Microsoft Flight Simulator yet. So, yeah, if you're training for that, it is basically what you're doing. You're still not used to when you're not mirrored anymore. I know, Piper. Yeah, I know. Yeah, it takes a bit of getting used to do exactly that. And that. So yeah, it's a thing. It's a thing. Go left. Yeah, I know. The other left. It's a thing. It is indeed a thing, guys. Yeah, I'm sorry. I have to work this out a little bit. But hey, my t-shirts are correct again, so that's a thing. That's nice. But yeah, it's as I said, guys. Indeed, currently there are no study level planes. Basically, the CRJ from Aerosoft is the closest thing I think we have right now. That comes close to a study level plane. I think it's not even there yet. But it's still, yeah, they're still working on that. So but they are coming. So hey, Faye baby, good to see you. Hello. Hope you're doing well. Glad to have you in chat right here. So yeah, I mean, but those things are still coming, and it will only improve basically the level of realism. But right now there is a way to actually train all those kind of nice all those procedures. You can kind of train them in Microsoft Flight Simulator. So that is actually a thing, guys. So yeah, someone watched the the Q&A stream of Asobo yesterday. I actually watched most of it there, Guybrush. Yeah, I watched most of it with great interest. And your question, Smethja, can I fly with your group? Yes, you can. You can download the flight plan from the Discord channel. I am on the North Europe. That is JM Knights, Jamel. That's JM Knights. I'm on the North European server. And you can simply hop on and hop off whenever you like. We are, let's say, southeast of Skiros Island in Greece. And just northeast of Athens. That is where our group is flying right now. Make sure, there, Smefje, that if you play, if you fly along with us, you're not only on the North European server, but also make sure you set it to all players. That is very, very important, my friend. That is very important, because if you do not set it to all players, if you, for instance, set it to live players, you will not see us. You can only see us if you're on all players. That is very important. So, yeah. But, of course, you can fly along. Sure, sure. I mean, look at that. We have a very, very nice group right there. So, yeah. Flew directly through you. Oh, good lord. Are you trolling each other in the skies, guys? Flashing my light on you. Oh, good lord, guys. So, yeah. We are making actually pretty good progress. Don't know if you talked earlier of Q&A. Can you resume very shortly important things they talk about, if you don't mind? Sure, no problem. Always glad to help you there, Smefje. Stealth Wolf, good to see you. Yo. So it's yo. Yeah, Guybrush. They talked about a lot of very, very cool stuff. First of all, they announced their official partnership with Fly-by-Wire. Finally, those guys should have gotten the recognition, in my opinion, a lot earlier. But still, Fly-by-Wire is now finally officially a partner. And Fly-by-Wire, the stable version of the A320NX from Fly-by-Wire will today become available in the marketplace. Yay! So that is pretty cool. Other than that, they talked about, for instance, the flight model of the and the flight characteristics now of the 172 and the TBM. So a few of the turboprops, the 172, the 152, for instance. As I said already to you guys yesterday, yes, I notice a very, very large difference with the flight characteristics. It feels much more responsive. So yeah, in my opinion, it's much more responsive. How are you and everyone? I'm doing great there, Stealth Wolf, and I've enjoyed the A320 Fly-by-Wire. Much more better sounds and more things to do. Stealth, exactly that. I mean, it feels like you're more actually doing the plane and actually flying with the plane than you do with the vanilla one. Not that the vanilla one isn't bad, but still, it's yeah. It is you know, it's much cooler to fly, actually, because yeah, it is so much cooler. But yeah, guys, so yeah, that was of course what they talked about. They also talked about the working title G1000 that's coming up, the working title G1000 editions, which look really, really interesting. They look really good. I'm so looking forward to that that update. It looks so sexy. So yeah, that is going to change a lot of my my pre-flight stuff, and it's going to be really, really good. So that is one thing they also talked about. They talked about the trees distance. People were asking if there were any changes in the way the trees were shown in the simulation itself. And Sebastian actually explained that they actually made the trees a little bit smaller and more densely packed, so that Chernokril, good to see you, man. Hello. So that actually it looks much more realistic, and there people said they noticed a large change. They actually put side by side the old version of the trees and the new version of the trees. Looked exactly the same. It looked exactly the same. It looked just fine. So yeah, I think that's a thing that people just have, but it looks. I haven't noticed any difference with that other than slight performance issue, which is a little bit better, and it looks more accurate. But that is a thing. They also talked about what else did they talk about? They talked about really a lot of in-sim stuff. They talked about the fact that they're still working on the weather system. They talked about the fact that they're trying to update the mesh and Meshlot and the DEM of so basically the mapping of the world with mountains and stuff like that. That it will look a lot better. They're working on that now. It looks everything looks kind of rounded. And they've been talking with, for instance, Orbix and a few other suppliers to actually make sure that is going to be a lot better. They talked about updating the AI and the ATC, of course, which they're doing a lot of changes with right now. The AI should get an improvement as well. The list just goes on and on. So yeah, they announced a new plane. Actually, that was really cool as well. So Asobo is going to release a new plane, and I say, where can I throw my money against the screen? Take my money! So it's you guys know me. I will insta buy everything from Asobo itself. So yeah, just to make sure to keep them going. I really, really want to make sure they keep this going and keep the updates coming. So yeah, and the only way to do that is to basically fund them, to finance them. So yeah, and to do that, you have to do that with the planes. So yeah, did I tease what plane? Yeah, it was the Husky, actually, the Husky. Yeah, this is a long leg indeed, Stealth Wolf. It is. This is a pretty long leg, and the next one coming up is long as well. But this is there is another long sea leg coming up as well. But we are flying then near the Turkish coast. So yeah. Same quality as with the 103 rudder. That thing is amazing. Yeah, Camper. Yeah, exactly the same. Actually, that's what they basically said. Exactly the same. So it will be great value for money, of course. It will not be a study level plane, no, but it will be good value for money. So there is a good chance it will be like 15 or 20 euros or dollars or beer tokens or something like that. But for a plane like that, that is pretty good. So yeah, it will be a little bit, I think it will be a little bit more expensive than the 103 top rudder, which is hilarious for that money that you can get. But yeah, it still will be very fun to fly. So yeah, it will be very fun to fly. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to it. I really am. And yeah, other than that, yeah, man, it's no, man, thank you. You're quite welcome there, Guybrush. I mean, they had a lot of cool stuff that we can actually discuss. They came up with a lot of cool stuff that they are working on. So it's, it still amazes me that the way, the amount of actual commitment Asobo is showing to the community itself. I mean, every month there is a Q&A. You can always talk to them directly on the forums if you want. There are so many things with these guys going on that, yeah, guys, they are very committed in my opinion. So yeah, I wonder if they made the Husky before the famous Harrison Ford incident. Who knows? The infamous Harrison Ford incident. You mean the crash that he had? But yeah, it's. They really, I'm not sure how that's going. Those French guys indeed work so hard. Yes, guys, we have to remember, a lot of them are French. Yes, there are Germans dotted in there, but they're French as well. So, yeah. And actually, for those that do not know, funnily enough, Asobo is based in Bordeaux. We actually flew over their headquarters and did a salute to Asobo, which they really deserved. It was, and go fly over their headquarters in Bordeaux. Just go fly over there and check out that headquarters. It's really cool. It is really cool what they did with that. So it's not hard. It's not hard to spot. You can easily spot it in the town, but go check it out. It's cool. It is cool. And yeah, that it was, of course, when we flew over France. Is that headquarters modeled? Yes, it is. Yes, it is. It is. Not only is it modeled, but if you fly over it, first of all, you can easily spot it. I'm not going to give away spoilers, but if you fly over it, look straight down. Look straight down. Look straight down. That's all I'm saying. And I got this tip from Simply Zach. And I'm glad he gave that tip, because look straight down. Hey, Ashley! Hello, my dear. Hope you're doing well. Hope you're having a lot of fun. So yeah. Oh, by the way, Ashley. Talking about the Q&A yesterday, they also stated that the premium and the deluxe version planes are getting a little bit of love. Especially, are you sitting down, Ashley? The 787. It's getting a special team that's going to commit to updating the planes. Yes. It is 787 is getting a little bit of love. For those that do not know, Ashley loves to fly the 787. So yeah, it's they are actually, yeah, took them long enough. Yeah, well, I think they got a lot on their plate, actually. I think they got a lot on their plate. So yeah, they were, of course, always... and they also talk about, of course, the Norway update, or the Scandinavia update. That is coming next month, guys. Next month is coming the World Update 5, which is Scandinavia. So yeah, it is indeed good news. That is very good news. They basically said, we had a lot on our plates, we're working on it, but we are not forgetting the premium and the deluxe planes. We're not forgetting them. We are going to work on that. So yeah. Oh, good to hear, my dear. You actually now have all 3 simulators prepared. X-Plane and X-Plane and Microsoft Flight Simulator as well. Well played, my dear. Well played. Well played. I salute you. That is commitment to flight simming right there. That is commitment to flight simming right there. Coming up right there in the distance, by the way, that is Chios. And from there on, we are flying over towards Lesvos. Yes. So you have the full house, basically, Ashley. You have the full house. I salute you. Well played. Well played. So yeah. As I said, we are flying now towards Chios, and from there on... Dude, you just did a Jamel there, Amica. You just did a Jamel there. I see what you did. I see what you did. There we go. That one is redeemed. Oh, nailed it. So yeah, bank account though, yeah. Yeah, that's the thing, isn't it, with flight simming? It's like, hello to the rabbit hole. It's, yeah, and it goes down deeply? Oh, good lord. Man, there is no end to that one. It is a infinite pit of joy. It is, yeah. But it will drain your bank account quicker than my wife does. So, yeah, it's... Actually, that's not quite true, but still, you know. It's, yeah. I mean, it is truly it is a huge money pit. Yes, it is. It is a huge money pit. But still, you know, it is a lot of fun. It is a lot of fun, you know. And the thing is, I've been talking about this for quite a while, actually. You know, you pick and choose. We had this discussion yesterday, Ashley. You know, you pick and choose what you like. You don't have to buy everything. I mean, if you have the money and you can buy everything, go nuts. That's up to you. But there is a lot amount of money to spend already. Flight Sim 2020, only game I play now, Stealth Wolf. Yeah, well, actually, I do play a few other games. I do, of course, I play a lot of Flight Simulator. You know, you guys know me. Yeah, I play that. But I also play Subnautica right now, and I'm looking once again into Oxygen Not Included. So yeah, looks really cool as well. But on the other hand, I mean, Flight Simulator, it has so much to show you. Must buy everything. Sad place, yeah. I need it all. I am a collector. I must have it all. Yeah. Give it to me. If I'm really bored, I play Minecraft, but I get bored of it quite quickly. Yeah. The thing is, I like Subnautica for the story. I actually backed the first Subnautica when it came out. I really love that game. Played it several times over. Now, of course, Subnautica Below Zero has come out. Playing that for the story as well. I need to know what's going on. You know, it's like a continuation. It's good. It is actually pretty good. And Oxygen Not Included. It's just like, yeah, it's one of those. It's set in the same trend as what's it called? RimWorld, which is really good as well. I mean, I kind of like those games, but yeah, it looked like fun in VR. Subnautica. The thing is with Subnautica is that a lot of people are scared of the deep seas, and because of the noises of in Subnautica, especially if you play it in headphones. It's like you can hear the monster scream in the distance at you, and you're like, where's it coming from? You know, it's like constantly, what's going on? It's yeah, but it can be overwhelming for a few people at times. Yeah, especially the deep sea. It is yeah, that is a thing. That is a thing. I don't have that problem. I love to explore every single bit of it. So, but yeah, it's yeah. Now I feel sorry for the dolphins. Fortunately, there are no dolphins in there. So, yeah, there are no dolphins in there. But there are actually animals in there that will look like dolphins and tear your head off. So, yeah, it's a thing. It's a thing. But it's a lot of fun, guys. Heard the top rudder creak when it made some crazy. Really camper. I mean, it's those tiny little details that give you so much more fun. Yeah, supersonic hearing, etc. But yeah, but it's those tiny little details that actually give you. Yeah, who actually camper? You now say that, but I think that when we did our ultralight flight with the group, someone else mentioned that as well. Now, was that you or was that someone else? I'm not sure. I want to say JM Knight said that, but that he actually heard the creaking of the of the pipes and stuff like that when you make very violent turns. Actually, it was not me. First time I noticed. Yeah, I'm pretty sure someone said that. Yeah, Slovenian. It was Captain Arash. It was Captain Arash. Yes. It was Captain Arash. He actually said that. Slovenian spotter, hello Shoni, how's it going? How's the day going? Just watching flying bulls flying over my city. Flying bulls. You mean like things with horns, you know, and that go moo? You know, it's like, wow. Hey, welcome back from the coffee there, Court. Welcome back, my friend. Hello. But yeah, indeed, it was, and I'm doing great, by the way. We're making great progress right now. We are flying to Chios, Red Bull airplanes. So it's a Red Bull race that's going on over your town. Oh, pretty cool, actually. That is pretty cool. So the Red Bull air races are at your place. That's nice. That is absolutely nice. Let me have a look. I'm going to set my altitude a little bit higher, right there, just in case. So, that is pretty cool there. Slovenian spotter. Yeah. Burning with BT. What countries have you been before? Before the pandemic? So in real life, you mean? Before the pandemic, I've been over. I haven't traveled for a long time, actually. So I have to say that, other than to Belgium. Actually, I went to France last year. Yeah, but. What I've been in, of course, I'm from the Netherlands, so that's one. I've been to, of course, Belgium, Luxembourg. I've been to France, Germany, Austria, Switzerland, Spain, and I've been to Italy. So yeah, I've been to a lot. Where I went to France, actually, we went to just before the pandemic hit. We went to Disneyland Europe. Yeah. So yeah. And I've been to the south of France on holiday and stuff like that. So yeah, but that's a long time ago, actually. So yeah. What about Slovenia? Unfortunately, I've never been to Slovenia, but I wish I had. I mean, it looks really beautiful there, Slovenian spotter. When we flew over Slovenia, Slovenian spotter actually did a large part of the flight, and basically it was beautiful. It was absolutely stunning. I mean, there are so many. It's such a diverse country. It looks really good. Yeah. When will you come to Slovenia to visit me? Unfortunately, that may be a long while off, my friend. If ever, unfortunately. But yeah, it is right now. It is. This is my mode of travel, and yeah, this is what we do, guys. This is how we do it. So yeah, it's. This is how we see Europe right now. Sound City. You actually noticed that one, Commanderverse. Yes. It is an official shirt, by the way. This is no joke shirt. This shirt came from America, from Sound City itself. So yeah, it is an actual. It is an actual shirt. Yeah, it is the actual shirt that you see in the documentary Sound City. Yeah, that's this one. So it's not the same shirt, of course, but it's, yeah, you get the drift. Very good quality as well, by the way. I can recommend them. So yep. But yeah, man. For those that are wondering what I'm talking about, Sound City is actually a documentary from Dave Grohl, from the Foo Fighters, and from Nirvana, of course. Sound City is one of the largest tape-based. Well, was one of the largest tape-based studios in America. A large amount of albums have been created there. For instance, Rumors from Fleetwood Mac was one of the first albums actually recorded there. and it went bust. Unfortunately, it went bankrupt, and oh, no problem there, Commanderverse. The sound studio, it went bankrupt, unfortunately, and Dave Grohl wanted to have the soundboard that was there. It was a special Neve console, a mixing board, and he really, really wanted that. So I will take that. So he actually bought that Neve console, started to talk with a lot of the artists that actually worked on that Neve console. For instance, Tom Petty was in there. They did Dan the Torpedoes on that Neve console. He talked with a lot of members of Fleetwood Mac, and the list just basically goes on and on and on and on and on. And it became a two-parter. On the one hand, the history of Sound City, which, if you're into music, I can truly recommend that. Yeah, I mean, it's amazing how many good albums were recorded there, including Nirvana's Nevermind. That was also recorded there, and that was the reason why he came back there, actually. And I mean, Rage Against the Machine, the one that's recorded there. The list just goes on and on and on. It's mind blowing, and yeah. I really love the one with Paul McCartney, and that's the second part. Actually, it's a two-parter because they installed that Neve console in his studio, in Dave's studio, the 606 studio, and to commemorate, not only to celebrate Sound City, but also to commemorate all the artists that worked on that Neve console. They actually made a new album called Reel to Reel. And that's the second part, and you can see them recording reel to reel, including one number with Sir Paul McCartney, which was really, really cool. You can see them create music. It is. If you into music and you love that kind of stuff, go check it out. It is such a cool documentary. So yeah, that is the reason why I got this shirt. Yep. And it's really, really good. It is really good. I mean, Trent Reznor is in there with Joshua Homme. The list goes on and on and on. So much water. Yeah, I know, right? Song with Corey Taylor from Slipknot was great on the album. Here. Yep, here, man. Puffin Flight, you are absolutely right. You are absolutely right. I've been really getting into the Gang of Youths right now. A fantastic band. Never heard of them, but I will look it up. Yeah, usually I listen to metal, but yeah. Okay, yeah, then you have to talk to the missus, because my missus is really into metal. I mean, she's really up there with things like Metallica, of course. We've been to several Metallica shows. What is she also into? A lot of bands, a lot of metal stuff. So yeah, she's really into that. I know that. Gonna watch it, man. Man, it is, yeah. So into documentaries and music. Guybrush, this is a no-brainer. Absolutely, Sound City documentary is an absolute no-brainer. Yeah. Slipknot in January 2020. We also saw Metallica in 2019. Yeah. With Ghost in the pre-show. That was pretty cool, actually. Yeah, I really laughed my ass off with that band right there. Oh, thank you very much. Right here. Oh, lovely. Yes. So there. Haha. We have new. Oh. We have new coffee. Hot coffee. Yes, we do. So Ghost. Yeah, man, but Ghost, to be honest, Ghost was a really big surprise for me. For those that do not know, Ghost is kind of like a metal band, but it's no Sips fanfare. yeah, no, on this one, Emeka, because otherwise my other cup goes cold. Yeah, I want hot coffee. Rhyme is it? Oh, haven't seen that one yet. But yeah, guys, it's yeah, Sepultura. Yeah, she loves that too. Stuff like that. So yeah. I mean, but Ghost was really, really a lot of fun. I mean, I did not expect Ghost to be that funny, to be honest. I never seen it before, but it was a lot of laughs. I mean, that guy, actually, that band is hilarious. Roots is a mental album. Oh. Mr. Shoney, think of Sepultura. I'm not sure, actually. Yeah, well, she likes Sepultura. I know she does, but I'm not sure if she heard the new album. So it would not surprise me if she has. I'm not that into that kind of hard metal, you know. I like Metallica and stuff like that. Roots is old. Oh, okay. I believe you, but yeah, it's you know, it's as I said, I'm not really that much into metal. I like Metallica, and that's basically where I end. So yeah, that's my thing. So it's, but yeah, 1980s. Let me check. Be right back. And I'm back. Just talked about it. It was not her favorite. It's not her most favorite Sepultura album, actually. Grimberto, good to see you, man. Hello. So yeah, I just talked to her. So yeah, I just walked off. Sorry. And actually, the funny thing was, I was not on autopilot. I wasn't on autopilot. This thing just flies. You know, it just flies. This thing will fly. But yeah, it's not her most favorite album, actually. So yeah. Oh, anyone watch Some Kind of Monster? Indeed. I watched it several times. Some Kind of Monster is really, really good. And the album, however, you have to listen to it a few times to actually appreciate it. But yeah, it's a thing. Yeah. I know it's way... No problem, man. No problem. But yeah, guys. Yeah, the funny thing was, I've never been on autopilot the entire time I was away and talking to her. So it's like, fly me to the moon. Oh yeah. Indeed, come fly with me. Come fly, let's fly away. Indeed. Old Blue Eyes will accompany us. I actually like that kind of crooning as well. If you guys remember, not bad at all. Thank you very much. Thank you very kindly. The funny thing was actually that what was it called? Robbie Williams actually did a crooning kind of show. You know, Swing When You're Winning. It really surprised me. That is. Oh, I will redeem that hydrate there, my friend. But yeah, it was pretty good, actually. It kind of took me by surprise. By the way, guys, we are now flying over Chios, right here. We are heading north, kind of north? Yeah, northeast, basically. So yeah, heard the album when it first came out and was shocked how good a singer Robbie is. Exactly. That. You know, it's like, you're pleasantly surprised by them. It's like, no, it wasn't Kate Winslet. There was someone else in there. But you're like, it's like a pleasant surprise. You're like, okay, that's the guy from from the boy bands and stuff like that. And suddenly, hey presto, it sounds really good. It sounded really, really good. For instance, I had the same thing with Lady Gaga. I'm not a Lady Gaga fan. Don't get me wrong. I mean, I like the commercial stuff fine enough, to hear it once or twice, but she actually has a very, very good voice. She really does have a very good voice, and I truly, truly appreciate that, man. So yeah. Swing When You're Winning, spin-off his previous album, Sing When You're Winning. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know exactly who it was. It wasn't Kate Winslet who actually sang on that album. No. That wasn't that? Wasn't it Kylie Minogue? What? Now I have to know. Now I have to look it up. Swing When You're Winning. Tony Bennett did an album with duets. Yeah, exactly. Quite a few surprises on that one. For instance, the performance with Lady Gaga. That was kind of interesting, yeah. Nicole Kidman, Something Stupid. It was Nicole Kidman, actually. Yes, and he did a song with John Lovitz, Jane Horrocks, and Jonathan Wilkes, and Rupert Everett. Yeah. Yeah, Nicole Kidman actually. Something stupid. So yeah, that's yeah. I don't want to reference red card though. Don't worry about that. Don't worry about that. A reference card. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. But the thing is, yeah, Quirt. I'm not sure if there even are reference cards still around. So don't worry about that, man. Hey, goedemiddag. Speedbird Simulation is good to see you, man. I am doing great. I am doing great. We are doing excellent. We are making great time. We are now flying over Chios, and we are then moving on towards Lesbos. Eventually landing in Kavala, and tomorrow we are leaving Europe. We are leaving Europe. I'm getting kind of emotional. I know I am. It's kind of emotional. You know, it's like, we've flown over Europe, and you know what it's like. I mean, it's like, you know, it's Europe, and then you're leaving Europe, and it's like... Anyway. Anyway. It's, yeah. I'm joining you after the game updates, man. You're always welcome to join. Everyone is welcome to join. Whether you are a lurker, whether you are a follower, whether you are a sub, and yes, I appreciate each and every one of you. You're always welcome to join along. You know, it's an open thing. The cabin crew does not differentiate. No, we don't. It doesn't matter if you're red, white, blue, yellow, green. I don't care. It doesn't matter if from which country you are from. It doesn't matter what belief you have. Just hop in a plane, fly along. That's how it works. That is how it works. So yeah. When we need a new save point airport, actually, that is a good point that you just... which planet? Doesn't matter. I don't care. I don't care. If you're from Mars or you're from Venus, it's nice. So, yeah. For the... But yeah, guys, it's, as I said, climbs into the cabin. Rookie, you know you can. You know you can. But, guys... Guybrush actually, and I talked about this earlier already in the stream, he actually pointed out a thing, and of course I've been talking about my save point. Now for those that know me a little bit, I'm pretty stupid sometimes at doing flying. I mean, I shown that yesterday. Turbo Stormer, I'm a cat, can I still join in? Yes, you can. You can purr straight into the back, my friend. Get it? Purr. Yeah, it's... I think I just earned my own red card right there. Yeah. Anyway, it's, we were talking about save points, and save points are a thing in my case. I actually what I do is if I crash due to my own stupidity, you could almost witness that yesterday because I was watching the birdies. If I crash due to my own stupidity, I have to go back to my save point. You guys chose in the third week of my flight my save point, and that was Innsbruck. In this case, if I crash in Europe, on the European continent, I have to go back to Innsbruck, fly straight back in a straight line to the point where I started, in this case Athens, take off again, and do the flight again. That can take several days, actually. It happened. It happened. My pun was so good you missed it. I did? Stealth? What a cat... Yeah. There you go, as well. There you go. There you go. That one's for you, Stealth. Right there. So yeah, guys, if I die due to my own... If I crash due to my own stupidity, I have to go back to Innsbruck. That's my save point. Now, what happens once I cross the Bosporus? Exactly. Where would the save point be? Well played there, drunk simming. And this is where we are going to talk. Because I always said... isn't technically Asia. It's not technically Asia. It's not technically Africa as well. But I've been talking about, actually, just the African points. We need at least two African points once we fly over Africa. But that will start in Egypt, not before that. And we are flying from Turkey. I consider Turkey part of Europe. Still, part of Europe. It's Asia and it's Europe. We can argue about that, but, you know, it's yeah. But we are then heading south over Syria, we are flying over Lebanon, we are flying over Israel, and we are flying over Jordan before we are actually flying over Egypt, which is in Africa. So, yeah, Turkey is both. So, the thing is, maybe three, yeah, who knows, yeah, Africa is very huge. So, here's the kicker. Of course, Syria Syria, Lebanon, Israel, and Jordan are all in the Middle East, basically. So we may have to actually set a save point for the Middle East first before we set a save point for Africa. What do you guys think? I think we need to do that. I think we need to do that, to be honest. Hamas is ready for you. Be careful. I'm pretty sure that when we fly over those areas there, Turbo Stormer, we are going to bomb them with good vibes. Bomb is maybe not. We are going to shower them with good vibes. Yes, yes. Let's use that. Yeah. Let's shower them. We are going to shower these countries with good vibes. Ex nihilo mundas, not Constantinople. Yeah, Istanbul. Yeah, but the thing is, I'm not sure if what we should do. Yeah, we are going to shower these countries with good vibes. You know, I mean, I've been talking about this for a long time. Yes, and I've had this question a lot of times, actually. Are you flying over current war zones? Because there are basically no fly zones. Yes, I am. And that's not because they're war zones. I want to show those countries. I want to show them. So yeah. Can you see me in the air? Are you guys also really long sea leg? Yes, well, actually, I'm no longer at the long sea leg right there, but can I see you in the air? Usually I can, camper. Yeah, there you are. There you are, my friend. Hello. Hello. There you go. Or am I going straight to the finish line? I'm not sure. You may be. We are now headed towards, from Chios towards Lesvos. That's where we are headed right now. This is where we are going, camper. Let me show you. Boop. There we go. We're on the part right there. This part right here. So I'm not sure. Check your flight plan, actually, to make sure you're on the right trajectory, basically. So there we go. And for those that want to follow along and fly along, hop on. It's fine. It's fine. You can fly along if you want. So yeah. Currently, it's Innsbruck for the EU. Yeah. You give me extreme good vibes and hope for humanity. No joke. Turbo Stormer, thank you very much. I mean, we're all in the same boat together, and that boat is called Planet Earth. I don't want to get mushy about that. I'm very realistic, you know. I know that what we are doing is costing a lot of energy. So, yeah, is this all, am I, yes? No, we need to save the planet. Yes, of course we need to save the planet, but I also want to run my PC, if you don't mind. So, yeah, and it's a beast, so it needs a separate power station, trust me. So... But yeah, it's managed to get down to 82 knots though. Gear out and flaps. Oh, good joy. What are you flying, dude? Now I'm interested in what you're flying. And it will not be the 103 because the 103 does not have flaps, nor does it have gear. Well, it does have gear, but it's constantly, you know what I mean. Anyway, so yeah, it's I am pretty realistic on the one hand, of course. I am realistic, but also, you know, guys, we're in this boat together, you know. And if you have problems with another culture or anything, go sit on their table, eat their food, you know, share each other daily thoughts and things what you do, and you may think, first of all, that you may find that the food is delicious, and you may also find that that they share the same problems as you. So yeah, technically we need to save humanity. The planet will be happy to carry on spinning after humanity is gone. Here, exactly that. Yes, and it will be a lot quicker than we think. So yeah, planet doesn't give an ish. It really doesn't. It really doesn't. It will recover and will restart again when humanity is gone. So yeah, probably with the cockroaches. I'm thinking. Yeah. So it's a. What traveling taught me is that people are generally decent. Well, there you go. Exactly that. No matter background, country, religion, wealth, people are generally decent. Yes, they are. Yes, they are. Especially if you meet them in person. That is true. I mean, let's face it. The internet hasn't done the world that much good on the one hand, and it did do it on the other hand. So yeah, it's you know, it is basically, sometimes it's just one big playground with bullies. That is what the internet can be. Trolls abound, you know. That's the way it works. And on the other hand, you come into a community like this, which is absolutely brilliant. It's absolutely stunning. It's absolutely lovely. You know, it is so yeah. You know, And thank you very much, Turbo Stormer, for that follow there, man. Thank you very much. Shills, yo, that's a lot of peeps flying. Where's the nearest airport? Where is the nearest airport? Well, we are flying near Lima Golf Hotel India. Lima Golf Hotel India. That's 15.9 nautical miles away, and I think we're flying. We're flying away from it, man. We're flying away from it. So that is actually the closest one, unfortunately. But what you can do, Shills, is you can also, if you look up the map, we are now just north of Chios in the Aegean Sea in Greece. And I'll show the map a little bit closer for you. There you go. Boop. Here you go. That's where we are flying. So if you go to the North European server and you set it to all players, you should be able to find us right there. And you can join in, man. You're always happy to fly along. Which server? North European. Yeah, North Europe. That's, for me, that is the most stable one. I am from the west of Europe. Yeah, Izmir, Turkey. Yeah, that's really close. Right there. Oh, Izmir, Turkey. That is the closest one, actually. Yeah, that might be. Yeah. So, live players. Off. No, you have to do all players, Smethje. All players. Very important. How to change servers. If you click on your name, actually, at the top. So, if you go to escape and you click on... I can't show it because I can't pause, unfortunately. I need to fly on. But if you set it to pause and you click on your name, you get a pull-down menu. And the server will say probably automatic. If you click that, you can actually make a selection. So it's really easy. Yeah. I mean, what language do you normally speak? I speak Dutch. I'm from the Netherlands. Yeah. English is not my native language. It is actually my second language. So yeah, it is or third or fourth. Actually, it's my third language. I learned German before I learned English. So yeah, it's. Ik ben van Nederland. Ik kom uit Nederland. Yeah, yeah. So yeah, it's yeah. I'm really Dutch. Yeah, I'm a lot of Dutch. So it's yeah. I also speak German, yeah, and we do that. But usually I do the Arnold. Now we don't have the Arnold because the weather is beautiful. Yeah, I can pull down the sun. Arnold is very good at pulling down the sun. Look at that. I'm going to pull down the sun. Look at it. Yeah, there we go. Pulling down the sun. Yeah, there we go. Yeah. And I pull down the sun. There we go. Yeah. Yeah, and now we have pulled down the sun. And that makes it look great. I should say, wow, thank you very much for the sub. Yeah, keep on the sub going. Yeah, it's good. It's good. There we go. I pulled down the sun. I'm that strong. Yeah, I'm Mr. Universe. I pulled down the sun. Yeah, and now I push up the sun. Oh, pushed it way too much. Now I am. Now it's morning. Ah, that's not good either. Now we go back. I push it back. And there we go. Life. Anyway, yeah, that's a lot of Arnold in one go. I'll even admit that. That was a lot of Arnold. Yeah, that was a lot of Arnold. Get to the chopper. Yeah, get down. So. That was a bit overboard. Yeah, sorry about that. Sorry about that. Oh wow! I nearly choked myself. That was if Arnold should ever watch this, I truly and humbly apologize. I really do. So yeah. This A320 doesn't like 128 knots. Yeah. Stall. So, just kidding. Aston... what did you do? What did you say? Let's... yeah. Sorry about that, guys. Yeah. I've made it into a drum and bass song with the stall noise. Stall. Yeah, that made... Yeah. It's... Arnold Schwarzenegger, yeah. Yeah, we have the invoke Arnold button if you go down. It costs a lot of points, but I basically made it into a point sink right now. But yeah, we have, of course, both the Arnold, and Arnold controls the weather and the sky. And we, of course, have Sir David Attenborough. And Sir David Attenborough, mostly, he points out the wildlife that is flying around us. For instance, we have a few tiny little group right there, which calls itself the cabin crew. The cabin crew consists of several species of planes flying around, mostly following a tiny little stupid plane like that. So yeah, what you can see right there is basically that tiny stupid plane, and it considers itself the leader. Well, to be honest, let's face it, that is not really a leader. That's just an idiot in flight. And these guys are following me around. Well, guys, and sometimes even gals. It's basically that, yes. So that is, yeah. Hey there! Noah! Noah, wasn't it? Yeah, Noah! Did we just... Oh, yeah, no, of course. Shoni, let's go. You're live. Yes, I am doing great, man. We actually are now heading towards Lesvos, right there in the distance. We've already flown about well, actually nearly half of the flight. So we're doing great. We are landing on Kavala today, and tomorrow we are taking off from Kavala in Greece, flying over Nestos River. We are flying over Xanthi. We are flying over a lake, which has been requested by one of our followers. And yes, you guys can give me points of interest, actually, that you want to see during the flight. If it's on my flight, I will try to make sure that we look it up. And from there, tomorrow, we will be continuing over to Istanbul. Yes, Istanbul is a thing, guys. It is coming up. Istanbul is actually a thing. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to that one. Finally, we are flying out of... we're flying out of Europe. It's so strange. It's so weird. Shoni, are you still in Europe? Yes. Well, actually, no. Huh. I mean, I've been saying yes, basically, to the question, are you still flying in Europe, for 9 months already? So this will be different. It will be different indeed. But I'm looking forward to it, guys. I am looking forward to it. Unfortunately, today is a lot of ocean. It is a lot of sea, but we are looking actually at the island right there in front of us. That is Lesvos right there. We just left Chios right there in the distance, and over there we have Turkey. That is actually Turkey right there. So yeah, actually that was. No, I'm thinking that is Chios. That is Turkey right there. That should be Turkey. Yeah, it is. That is actually Turkey already. So, yeah, guys, we are getting close to the country that we will be flying over for the next, I think, 2.5 weeks, something like that. And then we are flying on towards Syria. Yes, we are moving south towards Syria, eventually flying into Egypt. We are flying all the way over there. Turkey, gobble, gobble, gobble. Yeah, it's like that, yeah. It's... yes, and if you go, if you do the Turkey sound, it's like, that's Turkey. And if you're going a little bit lower, then you actually get a murloc. It's, you know, it's like, yeah. It's basically the same thing, yeah. Rio de Janeiro, yeah, Rio. So, no problem, my friend, no problem there. Those wretched murlocs, I know. It's, yeah, that's a murloc right there. Seriously, Syria, yeah. We are flying over Syria. Seriously, Syria. Yeah. Yeah, that's seriously Syria. Yep, yep, yeah, that's a red card right there. Yeah, lovely time to visit. Yeah, yeah. Well, you know, the thing is, that's what I've been saying. You know, we try to avoid politics here as much as we can. Same thing. We try to also avoid religious discussions. It's not like I want to avoid them, but you know, I don't want to pay that much attention to them. So yeah. I mean, Syria is really a lovely country, actually. They have so much cool things to see. And, yeah, we are going to visit it. So, yeah, Murloc language is so loved. Yeah, it is. But, yeah, guys, so, yeah, we are flying over Syria. We are flying over Lebanon. We are flying over Israel. We are flying over Jordan. Yes, we are. Of course we are. You know? So, yeah, I want to see Afghanistan and countries like that. Of course, I want to do that. So, yeah. I hope this next runway is long enough. Yeah. Well, no, it should be. It should be. It should be more than long enough, actually. It should be more than long enough because this is Lesvos. And Lesvos is a very popular destination, holiday destination. So, yeah, it should be more than enough, more than long enough for you, man. Yeah. A lot of planes land there. So, yeah. Hey, LMCD, good to see you, man. Good to see you, man. Afternoon, Shoni. Busy at work this week, but I'm lurking in the background. We love our lurkers, you know that, man. We love our lurkers. But let's be honest, you fly over North Korea, we all think missiles. Noah? Yeah, you're right. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, We are, of course we are. But we are also going to see it. I mean, yeah, of course, man. And I will redeem that hydrate. Thank you very much. You are right, of course, you know. It's not like you can't avoid the issue in your mind. Of course, you know, when you fly over a country like Syria or Iraq or Iran or even a lot of countries in Africa as well, you know, there is a lot of stuff going on there. But we want to show everyone how beautiful these countries actually really are from the sky. That is, and they really are really beautiful. I mean, we keep forgetting people like us live there. I mean, they just, I mean, yeah. Lurkers unite later when we have more time. Exactly, Chernobyl. Exactly. But you're right. You're right. When you're right. Think of them as obstacles on an obstacle course. Yeah. Yeah, maybe not. Yeah. Thank God you don't have anything like that. No. Thank God there is no collisions in Microsoft Flight Simulator. Thank God for that. Oh, guys, would you imagine having collisions in Microsoft Flight Simulator? That would have been actually pretty horrible. I think the way they solved that by fading in and fading out, I think that is a very good way to do that. I really think it is, because, you know, as a streamer, I'm pretty sure I'd be trolled 24/7. I may be flying in the air, but you guys really had to look out for me staying up in the air. That would have been horrible. That would have been absolutely horrible. I mean, it's basically stream sniping. So yeah, it's I have enough collisions as it is. Damn AI. Yeah, the ground is still a thing. The ground is still a thing. But yeah, guys, I mean, if you're especially if you're a content creator or a streamer, you know, and you're getting stream sniped in a stream like that would have been really depressing eventually. So, and I can imagine, you know, imagine what would happen in airfields. It would have been such a big mess. It would have been such a big mess. It would have been horrible. I know. Not one plane would take off. Yeah, it's basically stream sniping. Yeah, it is basically stream sniping. That's what would happen. Yeah. But it's yeah. That is basically what it is. So that's not something, as a streamer, that's not something I'm looking forward. I'm looking forward to if they ever would implement that. No. And I'm pretty sure that's basically out of the question, guys. That is out of the question. That's not gonna happen. Thank God for that. Thank God for that. But still, you know, it's yeah, it's a thing. It's definitely a thing. And we are so close to Turkey right now, guys. Look at that. That is basically the Turkish coastline right there. Hey, evil worm. Good to see you, man. Hello. Stealth Wolf. There he is. There he is. What plane are you flying, by the way? Because I don't have the... Is that the A320? I think it is. Yeah, it is. That, well, at least it's a generic model. Unfortunately, because of the new update, I had to remove a lot of the... deliveries from the community folder. Hey, Butty P! Hello, man. Hello. Fly-by-wire one. Yeah, exactly. But the thing was that, as I said, I basically cleaned out my community folder just in case. So yeah, it's... what's the issue with deliveries again? The thing is, it's not so much an issue with deliveries, but each time you get a new update, it is always a good idea, especially as a streamer, to clean up your your folder, basically. So yeah, it's yeah. Hey, Shills, you picked your plane too fast, man. You can pick any plane you like. You can pick any plane you like. Aron, who are you? By the way, Aron, if you're in stream, say hello. Shinari Steel is up in the air as well. Hello, Shinari Steel, man. Hello, good to see you, man. Shinari Safari, right there in the air. Fire Letuche. I'm not sure if you're flying along with us. But if you are, say hello. But yeah, it's always a good idea, especially right after a update lands. Just make sure you clean out a large part of your community folder. What I do is I always test my liveries first. And guys, the cabin crew liveries are available. They've been made by Amica. Hey, Dog's Breath, good to see you. Great day for a flight indeed. So yeah, what's the airport? Coming up, that is a Lima Golf. Oh, good lord, M. What's M again? Yeah, Tango. LGMT. That's the one. Well, Lima Golf. There we go. That's the one. That's the closest one. That is right down there, guys, and it accommodates. In Italian way. Yeah, lettuce. Now, well, it could be fire. Oh yeah, it could be fire lettuce. Oh yeah, fire lettuce. Yeah, yeah. I just know. Yeah, Mike. Thank you. Oh, good lord, that I forgot Mike. But yeah, it's yeah. So it's Lima Golf Mike Tango. That is the one right down there. Actually, I know that's a KLM plane right there. Fire lettuce. I'm not sure if you are... oh, you are Shields. You are Aaron. Okay. I just ate dirt. Guys. F for Shields. F for Shields. He just basically face planted himself into the ground. We are so sorry. Oh, we knew you just so shortly, but we loved you anyway. Thou shalt be missed. Now get back up in the air. So it's... Oh, I can't even... Letui? In French is salad variety. I hope I said that correctly, but you guys know me. I butcher basically every language, so yeah. So we are flying along the coastline right here of Lesbos. And we are then heading up towards... Where are we headed for? We are headed for Limnos. After this, we get a pretty long flight again over the ocean again. You're half French. Ah. I think we discussed that in an earlier stream there, Noah. I think we did, yeah. I think your language skills are good. Thank you very much there, Evil Worm. Thank you very much. I do try. You know. Especially being Dutch, it's yeah, it can sometimes be a thing. Oh, look at that harbor. That is a nice harbor. That's a nice harbor. That's a nice harbor. Yes, it is. But that's actually pretty. Actually, accommodates a lot of boats there. Oh, that's nice. Yeah. However, my Dutch is based on what German I know. Don't worry about that, Stealth Wolf. Don't worry about that. The Dutch don't even speak Dutch very well either, so don't worry. Yeah, and as I said, I speak English. Ich spreche ein bisschen Deutsch, but not that much. And I do understand German. I do understand it. So yeah, but not that much French. I really want to learn French actually, and Spanish. Yeah, those two languages. Those are two languages I still actually want to get the hang of a little bit. And basically you can, other than speaking Chinese, you can basically get yourself known anywhere in the world. So yeah. Starting to learn Polish. Wow, that is interesting. Not many people do that actually, so yeah. And with a couple of words are not allowed, yeah. You cannot swear in here, yeah. We are family friendly, yeah. If you are doing the family friendly thing wrong, then you have to boot yourself out. Yeah, you are the mod, and then you have to do the banhammer on your own head. Yeah, it's like not the good. Yeah, za. Yeah, so it's maybe don't do that. Yeah, maybe don't do that. Yep, Doroko. I hope I'm saying that right. Thank you very much there. Yeah. You know, guys, as I said, we don't take ourselves that much seriously here. It's just a lot of fun, you know. It's the flight is serious. Don't get me wrong. The flight is very serious itself. But the chat, you know, it's like it's the chat. You know, it's the chat. You know, a very important phrase. Yeah, no, Noah, I'm not that. Yeah, I still know what that phrase means. You did not get me with that one, my friend. But well played. Well played right there. Yep. What important is the answer? Wow, Guybrush, I salute you for that one. Man. Oh, good lord. Yeah, exactly. Polish, good luck with that. Oh, wow, you are Polish, or at least, yeah. Louis Dax? I'm hoping I'm saying this correctly, man. Welcome to the channel. I'm gonna call you Louis. There you go. I'm gonna call you Louis. Hello. Hans gets a Flammenwerfer, yeah. No. No, we're not going to do that either. Pull out the Flammenwerfer, yeah. But no. When I was younger, I used to go into German TeamSpeak servers and saying a bad but funny sentence, which was really hearing their reactions. So basically, Emeka, you're admitting you're a troll? Interesting. Interesting there. There we go. We are getting a tidbit of information of Emeka right there. Huh? Interesting. I always wanted to learn Japanese. Learned some, but had too much to do to continue. I know, man. I mean, there is actually... there are a few games out there which will teach you Japanese. That is pretty cool, actually. They're not that expensive either. I think you can get them on Steam. So yeah, it's slash unmod Emeka. Oh no. No, say it ain't so. I eat Japanese, that's enough. Yay for sushi. So it's, yeah, yay for sushi. And I'm not talking about the crappy stuff. Yeah, no. Red card, yeah. That deserves a red card right there. Indeed. You guys are right. Chat, you're right. Chat, you're right. And when you're right, you're right. Yeah. When you're right, you're right. Beat me to it. Hold one. That's another red card right there. Good lord, dude. The red cards are flying left and right, guys. The red cards are flying left and right. You're collecting them like crazy. Marks of honor all the way. Marks of honor all the way. Indeed. So, yeah. But, yeah, guys, but there is actually a game out there which will teach you Japanese. And Japanese language as well. And not only just the language, but also the writing. It's pretty cool, actually. But, yeah. Yeah, guys. I mean, there are so many cool languages out there to learn. I mean, on the one hand, I really want to try Japanese or Chinese as well, you know? Like Mandarin or something like that. Shishini, you know, it's like mushi mushi. I know how to pick up a phone, that's it. It's actually mushi mushi. Mushi mushi. But yeah, it's... there are really cool stuff out there. There's really cool stuff out there. But there's also cool stuff flying around here, yes! Here we go, guys. We have Weem right there. We have Dog's Breath. We have Piper. We have Stealth Wolf flying behind us. Drunk Simming. Oh, good lord. Who was Auron again? Who was Auron again? It's on the tip of my tongue. Oh, yes, it is. Burning with BT is flying here as well. Mushi Mushi. Yeah. Elron McBone right there. We have Jamel, aka The Rock. We have Bronzebeardy, aka JM Knight. Shinari Safari right there. Emeka Music, who is flying fully on auto. And we have Pharrell Faralay. And I'm not sure if other people are here flying along. Yeah, Shills. Thank you very much there, Emeka. Shills, yeah. Oh, man. Can I change my name? Actually, yes, you can. You can change your name, but you can only do it the once. If you want to change it again in Xbox, you actually have to pay for that, I think. So yeah, it is. Watch out with that. Make sure you actually, keep it synced if you want to do that, and don't change it that often. Otherwise, it costs like $15 or something like that. So yeah. Yeah, guys. No, I just have to remember it's Shills. I just have to remember. Sorry about that. I just have to remember that. So yeah, it's Shills is dude, where are you? Did you just crash again? Shills. Well, not again. Oh, there he is. Auron. That's Shills. That is Shills. It's all up to you, man. Also, make sure you don't make any typos when changing the name. Exactly, Chernokril. That is very well said, because if you make those typos, yeah, you have to pay for it to change again. You can do, as far as I know, Emeka tried to do it recently. You can only do it once, and otherwise you have to pay for it, isn't it? So yeah, Stealth Wolf right there. So it's yeah, he's flying. What are you? Yeah, the A320neo. That was the the fly-by-wire one right there. Pay 10 beer tokens. Yeah, and it's a shame of beer tokens. I mean, that's at least 3 to 4 beers right there. That's a bit of a shame. So yeah. 3 or 4 beers right there. I mean, you really don't want to do that. And it's nearing the weekend, you know. You want to use the beer and the stuff and the thing, and you know, and you have to get the nuts and the cheese and the sausage, and you know, you have to have the snacks and it's just a bother. Make sure you get it right. Make sure you get it right. Are we serving snacks on the plane? Yes, we are. So, yep. Take your pick and what you want to eat. The only thing I will not eat is Vegemite. I will not eat that. That's horrible, that stuff. Meat pie's where I'm from. Exactly, JM Knight. I mean, yeah, that's definitely typically English. And to be honest, meat pies are really good. They are really good. They are. Yeah, they're tasty. That's some tasty stuff right there. Yes, indeed. Yes, it is. All right, guys, we are now flying over Lesvos right there. Which it looks... What's that? Interesting. What is that? I mean... That's weird. Are you guys seeing that? I mean, it's all like, basically... It looks like some kind of farmland there or something like that. Huh. Interesting. Yep. Other than that, it's all you know, very, very, very rough country, but... Oh, look at that, guys. Look at the way that river meanders right there through that island from the well, it's kind of like an inland lake. And it runs, so it has to run both ways. This has to run both ways. Otherwise, this will be a salt river or something. That's not, yeah, brackish river. But that's not how it works. So I think that river actually flows on the one hand right there to the, and yeah, farmland. Ever for inexperienced pilots. That's one big airfield right there. Yeah. But yeah, it's yeah. Interesting. Look at that. Huh. Definitely. Cool. But we are moving on. Yes. We are flying on towards the island of Limnos. That is where we are going right now. Actually, we have to take care that we don't fly over that part right there. Because that part right there, guys, that's Turkey. So, this is the island of Lesvos, and that is the Turkish coastline right there. That is the Turkish coastline right there. Yep. But now we are flying towards Limnos, and then we are flying on towards Thassos Island. We are actually flying over that. And eventually we will be then, after that, landing in Kavala. And once we land in Kavala, guys, you know the drill. Stay in the air. Stay on target. Red leader, stay on target. Yes, you have to stay on target. That's very important. But yes, that is what we are doing. This is how we do it. We are flying all over the place. And we have seen a lot, guys, already. We have seen a lot. Actually, hey. Oh, you're flying the Shinari Steel. You're flying, actually, the Caravan right now. Oh, cool. I thought you'd be flying the X-Cub, actually. The Bush Flight one. I still have those installed, by the way, so yeah. But look at that, guys. And we have had wonderful, wonderful weather. The weather is absolutely stunning and amazing. I mean... It's what we are flying at 5,000 feet right now, and it's 16 degrees Celsius. We are flying at 5,000 feet. It's 16 degrees Celsius, and it's still 4 degrees warmer than here in the Netherlands. That is insane. And I'm way too high, so I really need to go down. But yeah, is that sheep's head on your livery? No, actually, a lot of people asked that, but that right there. Let me show you. Right there. That right there is our logo, and that is a guinea pig. We have flying guinea pigs. I actually own 2 guinea pigs. I have owned guinea pigs for nearly 20 years. And yeah, it is guinea pigs indeed. Yes. So it's not sheep. It's not anything. It's a guinea pig with a tiny little pilot helmet on. And yeah, that is if you actually Botty P, if you you can unlock emotes with channel points, and one of the emotes is indeed the guinea pig right there. That is the guinea pig saying hi. That is our guinea pig. And that goes, by the way, for everyone. We love it when you sub to our channel. Of course, we truly appreciate it, and it's awesome if you do. If you do a follow, you can also accumulate channel points, and with those channel points, you can unlock all these cool emotes as well. So yeah, it is exactly those emotes as well. So yeah, if you want to make use of those emotes, unlock them with the points. They're not that hard to get. They're like 500 points. You can get them easily. You can get them quite easily. And once you get them, you can basically use them at your leisure. So there you go, guys. As I said, we don't differentiate in this channel. No. Each and every one of you is I'm happy with each and every one of you. Be you a lurker, be you a follower, be you a mod, or a sub, sorry. Mods is a different thing. That's a different beast. Yeah, sorry mods. It's there we go. But yeah, it's guys, we always want to make sure you feel welcome here. That is the most important part. You feel welcome here, and in the end, at the end of the stream, you go away with a smile on your face. That's very important. No thanks for mods, man. The mods are basically the core of this channel. They really, well, you guys are of course as well, but you know, without the mods, I would not. Well, it would be really hard for me to make this the way it's going. So yeah, Lurker coming in on the left. Finally figured out how to autopilot the TBM 930. Ah, there he comes. Yes, there he comes. Incoming camper. Yep, incoming camper right there. So yeah, guys, I almost forgot you, camper, but you're still in the air as well. Of course, yeah. I think I didn't mention you, Horace, as well there. So yeah, it's a big group, guys. It is a big group again today, and that is pretty cool. Captain Seppi, hello, aka Sniper. Good to see you, man. He changed his name. There he is. Sniper is now Captain Seppi. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. When are you going to stream again, Captain Seppi? A crash or two later, damn autopilots. I know, right? Even in a TBM, it still tries to kill you. So, it still tries to kill you, man. That bloody Cyberdyne AI thing, it actually does try to kill you. Yes, indeed. Skynet will kill you, indeed. Sometimes it's actually... but so far, I have to say, so far I have been very fortunate. I have been very fortunate. Right now, it is still going pretty well, actually. So, yeah. The autopilot is kind of working, and I'm really looking forward to what the working title guys are going to come up with. I mean, they've already sneak peeked what they're actually going to do with the G1000, and it looks so good, man. It looks so good. Nice formation flying right there, Shinari Safari. Wow, look at that. That is pretty cool. That is pretty cool. I think tomorrow or next Friday, I will start a FedEx Friday, where I will run FedEx route every Friday, and then it will take off round the world trip in the TBM. Good to hear, man. Good to hear there. Please give a shout out to Captain Seppi as well, guys. Go check him out. Give him a follow. Give him a little bit of love right there. Shills, what are you flying, actually? I mean, that is, it kind of looks like a fighter jet, what you're doing right there. So I want to say a fighter jet, but not one that I own, actually. So, yeah. There you go. Exactly. Exactly right there. I mean, it really does look like you're flying a fighter jet. With those speeds, yeah, definitely. Definitely. Alright guys, that is the Turkish coastline. We will not be seeing the Turkish coastline for quite a bit, actually. Well, actually quite a bit. Actually, we will see it tomorrow again, so yeah. The expensive one. There are a few expensive one out there. If you mean the F-15, that's kind of expensive if for what you get, actually. I'm not that hung up on the F-15, to be honest, so yeah. Auckland Beach on the right side, exactly. That is basically for today the last time we will see Turkey. Tomorrow we will see a lot more of it in the coming weeks because yes, we are flying over Istanbul tomorrow. I am going to upload actually two sceneries, and both are for one is for Turkey in general, and the other one is for Istanbul in specifically. I will upload the links to that, but keep in mind, guys, this is not from Flight Sim 2. Unfortunately, those two sceneries, custom-made sceneries, are not on Flight Sim 2. They are on the Nexus. They are Nexus mods, so you have to make an account to download that if you want to see it. But I am going to install that. Metal Chi recommended them, so I will be doing that. So yeah, I've been using the work entitled G1000, G3000, and CG4 mod for some time. They do great work, and you know, they started as a couple of guys doing mods, and Microsoft hired them and brought them in the house. There you go. Exactly that, Captain Seppi. Not only that, they on the Q&A yesterday, working title was actually quite prominent and showing off what they're going to do with the G1000 in future. As I said, I'm not going to use the G1000 or the working title mod, because if the mod breaks after a update, I can't stream. And usually the update lands on a Tuesday, I stream on a Wednesday, so that means I'm constantly after an update with broken mods, and I don't want that. So that's the reason why I fly basically vanilla. I knew they were coming with the working title updates, so yeah, I'm really looking forward to them actually updating it as quickly as possible. But that will be happen in at least 1 or 2 months from now. Looking forward to that, because what they're doing is really good. Evil Worm would be good if everyone was very close to you once. Not too close, but close enough to see clearly, not just the names. I know, man, but it's the reason it is pretty hard to actually do that, because I fly manually. I fly everything manually, so it's pretty hard to actually creep up close enough to me. That is pretty hard. But some people, some pilots out there manage it. Some pilots out there manage it, but it's fine, you know, it's a group flight, it's fine. I'm surrounded by the warm bath that is called the cabin crew, so it's, yeah. Quick question, is the Airbus joystick quadrant W, L, or N? Neutral. I'm not sure, N means you don't care. I'm not sure what you mean by that. Is the Airbus joystick plus quadrant... I'm not sure what you mean by that, my friend. If you can elaborate a little bit more, Noah. If anyone knows what's going on, knows what he's talking about, please answer that question in chat. Maybe, I don't know. If you could do it, so could others. I'm not exactly a pro pilot. Maybe not true, but yeah, there are a few guys that fly pretty close to me usually. So yeah, I mean, and you can still make out, for instance, right there the planes of Jamel and Elron Mabong right there. You can make them out. So yeah, it's and some of them are flying along, but are flying along on AI or autopilot or stuff like that. And as I said, I fly manually. So yeah, I'm usually either climbing or going down. So yeah. Oh, good or bad? Well, the Airbus joystick, it's kind of what you prefer there, Noah. It's kind of what you prefer. I'm more like a general throttle quadrant or joystick, because of the number of planes you can actually fly with that. For instance, the Honeycomb one, the Honeycomb Bravo throttle is configurable for many different planes. So in my case, I will be saying it all comes down to preference, and if you fly a lot of the same plane, then yes, it would work. If you fly a lot of different planes, I would not go straight for that. I would go for a more generic setup, basically. Yeah, if that answers your question a little bit. I mean, if you only fly Airbus, that's fine, go with it. If you only fly Airbus, that's fine. But if you fly a large diversity of planes, then I would go for a more generic kind of setup. So yeah, if you're willing to fly helis, I would suggest get a joystick, not a yoke. Exactly. Well, actually, the joystick is indeed very nice, and it works for a lot of planes. Actually, I use the yoke myself with the setup, but I also own a Hotas joystick. It's a cheap one. It works fine. It works absolutely fine. So yeah, it's yeah. Especially if you are flying helicopters, I would also, if you're flying helicopters, I actually would suggest get a rudder, get rudder pedals. I mean, you really want to have rudder pedals if you're flying helicopters. I mean, that does make a difference. So yeah, the throttle take no place versus the Bravo. Yeah. It's going to fetch blue. It's okay, better to fetch blue ice. Let's not talk blue ice again, shall we? Oh my lord. Oh my lord. I'm probably going to get the Airbus joystick and quadrant. In addition to that, I'm also going to get a Logitech or honeycomb yoke. Yeah, I mean, I am really. I mean, it's all comes down to preference there, Noah. It comes down and what you can afford. I mean, let's face it, this stuff is not cheap. It's not cheap. I mean, an okay joystick, it goes for about up to 50 euros or $50 or more. The Logitech set that I have here, the Logitech yoke and throttle system, is like 150 euros. The honeycomb Alpha yoke and the honeycomb Bravo throttle system are each $250 or euros. You know, so it all depends on what are you able to spend on that, and what is the best thing for you specifically. I really am looking forward to the honeycomb. I will be going over to the honeycomb in future, definitely. But it all comes down to preference. So yeah, the costs are in line with any other good system. Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is. It is. And to be honest, with honeycomb, thank you very much there for that follow there, Memneth. I'm hoping I'm saying this right, Memneth. Hello to the channel. Welcome, my friend. I have the honeycomb yoke, thrustmaster for a throttle, and steering wheel for a rudder. Yeah, and if that works, I mean, if that works for you, then I'm not yucking anybody's yum. You know, it's like if you can find one. Yeah, right now you can forget that. I mean, there is no such thing as getting your hands on honeycomb stuff. It's all sold out everywhere. It's all sold out, guys. So yeah, I think the earliest that they are estimated that you can buy honeycomb again is like somewhere in October or November, I think, of this year. So I still have a little bit of time to save up. So yeah, I would trade my Hotus for a 3080. Anyone? Yeah, sure, without a doubt. But then again, I also am very blessed with the system that I have. I run it on a Core i9 9900K unlocked. I've got 32 gigabytes of RAM, DDR4, of course. I've got 3600 megahertz. I'm running it on a 2080 Ti, which is the system is fully water cooled. I made the custom loop myself. It's all hard tubing. So yeah, I can't complain. It's running on an M.2. I actually have two M.2s in there and an SSD for backup gains and stuff and trash. So yeah, it's a pretty hefty system that I own. But yeah, Double Null TV, good to see you, man. Hello. Welcome to the channel, man. Hello. Thank you very much for joining us here. And we are well, we're over halfway in our flight. We are actually headed towards. Yeah, we had that, didn't we? We had that, camper. Didn't we have system? I think we did. Oh, there you go. PC, that's the one. Yeah. Cryzen 1660 Ti. Man, Puffin Flight, I mean, don't get me wrong. It still runs very nicely on a 1660 Ti. I mean, that's not a bad card in itself, you know. I mean, my wife has a 1080 Ti, and it actually runs pretty well. Microsoft Flight Simulator runs pretty well. And I know that, for instance, as a few of us out there actually have are running this on a GTX 960 or 980, I think, something like that, and it still runs good. So don't get me wrong, you know, it's like, yeah. Got it. I'm thinking about the Airbus 2. Currently using the Hotus 1. Actually, you're pretty good, but the thing is, the throttle system, if you can get your hands on the throttle system with the joystick, you're basically set. It's as good as that. Especially if you fly a lot of Airbus and stuff like that, you're good. Unless you want the full screen on an ultra wide monitor. Yeah, okay, that is quite right there, Puff and Flight. Yeah, that may be right. Yeah, I'm crying. 1080. The Hotus was even more expensive. Me too, with a 1080 Ti. Thinking of selling the house to get a 3080 Ti soon. Yeah, you may be onto something there. By the way, guys, Nvidia has announced that at the beginning of June, so in a few days' time, they will actually release 3080 and 3070 Ti cards. Now, here's the kicker. The thing is that, as far as I've heard, most of the resellers of these cards, basically your hardware providers, they will sell the card for 3 times the advised Nvidia price. So if you usually would pay $1,500 or euros for a card, Shinari still upside down right there. That is nice flying right there. If you're doing that, they probably will go normally for 1,500 euros or dollars or beer tokens. They may be up to excess of 3,500 euros or dollars for a card. It is absolutely, yeah, indeed a very good job. Look at that. We have a new inverter right there. Of course, the official inverter is Yuri. That it will always be, he will always be the official inverter, but unfortunately he's very busy right now. But yeah, it's a lot of fun, guys. Look at that. Look at that. Well played, my friend. Well played. Using a force feedback Microsoft joystick with Honeycomb. Yo, actually, Dogsbreath, does force feedback work with Microsoft Flight Simulator? Because I don't think it does. I don't think it does. Hope they not had food before the flight. Yeah, yeah. Get the sick bags out. Definitely get the sick bags out. That's the reason why I don't fly upside down. Sure. Are you sure that's the reason, Shoni? Yeah, I think it is. No, it's not, isn't it? You're basically crap at flying upside down. Yes, I am. Yes, I am. So, yeah. It's, I usually fly upside down where you're close. Evil Worm, do you? Oh, really? I hadn't noticed, yeah. Just a throttle and a couple of buttons for flaps. Ah, okay. Okay. So there is actually something going on. That is pretty cool. So, yeah. But yeah, guys, it's it is, yeah, it is a thing. It is definitely a thing, guys. Getting your hands on hardware right now, be it either flight yokes or joysticks or anything, or even or getting your hands on cards. So it is pretty hefty, guys. Yeah, I've been flying a Beechcraft Bearman, but starting it is a pain with a single throttle. Yeah, and. That is, I can imagine that is pretty nasty, yeah, because you also need to, of course, use the throttle power and stuff like that. Yeah, yeah, the RPMs are hard to control. It's hard, yeah, it is hard. But the thing is, you know, that's the beauty of, for instance, the completely configurable honeycomb throttle system. You can actually configure it to any configuration that you like. That's the reason why I really will be going for the throttle system first, if I can get my hands on one. So yeah, that will be awesome if I ever get my hands on one. But guys, yeah. Do-it-yourself button box, really? Oh, that's pretty cool. Yeah, but the thing is, that is also an option there, Puffin Flight. You can basically create a button box if you want yourself. You can do a lot of things yourself. So yeah, selling cards 3 times the Nvidia price flag. I would like search a small seller, which makes more human price. Well, the thing is, Elron, funny thing is, what you can do. By the way, hello Island Control, man. Good to see you. Hello. The funny thing is, what you actually could do is you could also look out for a pre-built system. Hello, my friend Island Control, good to see you. What you could do is actually look out for a pre-built system. Now, normally I would not endorse pre-built systems, but the funny thing is, if you want a generic 3080 card, you could not choose the brand of the 3080 card, but a generic 3080 Ti card in a pre-built system would be much cheaper. Now what you could do is you buy the pre-built system, and you could either use a lot of parts out that system or use the entire system if it's completely better than what you own, and still play a lot less than, for instance, three times the value of a 3080 Ti card. So a pre-built system could go for, with a 3080 Ti could go for about $3,000 as well. But then you also have the motherboard, you have the CPU, you have the memory, you have basically everything. And in the worst case scenario, you could resell the stuff again. So yeah, you know, that you don't use, you could just resell it. That's an option. That is an option, yeah. Yeah, that is quite true. AMD cards are priced right. Yeah. I know ray tracing, but still no ray tracing. But yeah. The thing is, they are working on a form of ray tracing. Actually, AMD is working on a form of ray tracing. Yeah. So it's kind of, you know, what would you want? And AMD has always been very good value for money. So that is true. That is true. But yeah, you know, we know how well Microsoft Flight Simulator runs on 3080s and on Nvidia cards, actually. So yeah, it's a double-edged sword. It is basically a double-edged sword. So yeah. DX12, when you can maybe get a second 80. Yeah, actually, that is a good point there, Camper. I mean, once we get DirectX 12, which should be released with the Xbox release, we may be able to actually run it on SLI again, which is very hard to do so right now. There we go. I will redeem that. But that's actually a very good point. So get a rather cheap 1080 Ti if you can get your hands on it, although they have gone up in price as well, funnily enough. Even second-hand ones, but yeah. Isn't supported anymore. No. SLI is not supported on the newer boards anymore. No. There's no option basically to do SLI anymore. I think everyone is... Yeah. Well, it's officially not supported, of course, Jam Nice, but yeah, there's always someone who creates a workaround for it, basically, so yeah. Flying a Cessna above water, I hope you don't get an engine failure. Chris, you are quite right. Unfortunately, that's the only thing I've not turned on. Sporadic engine failures. No, that's not on. That would have created a lot of problems, actually. But other than that, I mean, it's going quite well. The thing we have to look out for, though, is, that is fuel. That's the one that's important there, Chris. So what we've done is basically we've integrated a few landing spots in case of emergency on the islands, and then we can, we could land there if need be, but yeah. 3090 supports SLI, but it's not, the 3090 Evil Worm is not meant for gaming, officially. It's not meant for gaming, officially. So yeah. But here's an idea. I have a 3080 30XX card. A friend of mine bought a pre-built system that came with the 30 for $1,400. Used the card in his system and resold the system with another video card for $900. Yeah, exactly that. Exactly that there, Captain Seppi. Exactly that. Shoni, getting closer. Look over your left shoulder. Where are you, camper? Where are you? Where is a camper? I'm looking for a camper. Oh, there he is. Yes, there he is. Well, it's actually more, not even my left shoulder. You're basically in view, my friend. You're in view. He's over there. He's up here. Come here. Come closer. Come closer. Come closer. You can do it. Come closer. Yes. Market changes so much these days. Who knows anymore? Yeah. It's basically that stuff is literally it's worth weight in gold. It's absurd. It's absolutely absurd, guys. So yeah, had to make some food, so I landed. But I'll take off before you get there. No problem, man. No problem. Yeah, exactly that. Yeah, exactly that. Selling organs is quite lucrative, I've heard. Yeah, Butty, that one's for you. That one's for you. Yeah, otherwise you will overshoot me, basically. Which is fine. You can circle around. That's fine. That is absolutely fine. Yeah, that one's for you. So yeah, hydrate before landing. Indeed. But we still have some ways to go, guys. We still have some ways to go. We are now flying over Limnos, and we are headed towards Thassos. That is the final island where we will eventually be flying over before we land in Kavala. Kavala will be our landing place. We will be landing on Lima Golf Kilo Victor. That is where we will be landing. Captain Arash in the house. Captain Arash. I'm not sure. X-Ling. I'm going to just call you X-Ling. Hello, my friend. Good to see you as well. Hello. And we have Captain Arash, guys, here. Captain Arash, aka also the guy that flies around the world in a Cessna 172 steam gauge. And yeah, it's good to have you, man. Hope you're doing well today, Captain. Hope you're having fun. Hope all is well in Canada, my friend. Hope all is well in Canada. Hello indeed. Yes, there we go. Big shout out indeed to Captain Arash. If you're not following him, why aren't you? Why aren't you? That is that question. So yeah, no problem there, Captain. No problem there. We love that, man. By the way, Asobo just updated the SDK. Interesting. And we now have Visual Effects Editor available. Ooh, for add-on planes like Tire Smoke. Puffin, if you could create that, that would be, that will be a thing. That will be definitely a thing. I think you make a lot of people happy with that. I think you make a lot of people happy with that, Puffin. Right there. Yeah, definitely. Hey, Joey Bolo. Good to see you, man. Hello. Welcome, man. Welcome. And you're joining us from the... well, we're actually on the last leg already, guys. We are on the last leg, and we are headed towards Thassos, flying over Thassos Island, and then landing in Kavala. So that is the final flight. If you now do the ETE question, you will actually get a probably rather correct answer right now. Island just popped up in front of us at the airport below us. That is Lima Golf Lima Mike. Lima Golf Lima Mike. That is the one straight in front of us right there. That's what you see right there. And you see Island already on the runway, gearing up to get in the island, get in the air as well. And we are now moving towards, slowly but steadily. We will be veering off because that is actually right there in the distance. That is mainland Greece. We're not heading over there. We're heading a little bit more to the north, actually. Well, northwest, west, basically. So we're heading in over there in that direction right there. And we should be there in, I'm thinking about, let's say, I want to say 35 minutes, something like that. Then we will be landing. So yeah, I'm just arriving with my coffee and Shoni. Yes, yes, that is what I heard. That is Athens. Yes. The final sip of coffee, guys. Who is going to redeem it? The final sip of coffee. Who is going to redeem it? Yes, that is the last sip. And then we are headed back over to water. Yes, lovely water. Well, it's good for you. Anyway. Oh, Jamal just redeemed the last sip. There we go. Downed it in one gulp. There we go. Downed it in one gulp. GG. GG, Jamal. GG. Indeed, my friend. GG. Here we go, guys. And there's Shields right there. Jamal beat me. Darn you. Damn you, Jamal. Damn you. Damn you all to hell. It's, okay, yeah. And yeah, and then we are going to fly over towards the new island right there in the distance. Yeah, and Captain Arashi just invokes the Arnold, and he likes the Arnold. Yeah, we got the Zazu in the stomach. Yeah, we're going to push it down. Yeah, we have just swallowed the last sip, and then we're going to push that down. And not only that, we can see clouds. Yeah, we can see actually clouds. And now what we are going to do is we're going to push the clouds away. We're going to do that. Yeah, there we go. There we go. We're going to push the clouds. Let's go. La, za. And there we are. Yeah, high level clouds. No. We're going to do broken clouds. Yeah, make it look beautiful. Yeah, but too many clouds. Too many clouds. Now we're going to push the clouds. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, push. Yeah, and there we go. Yeah, and we make the clouds beautiful. Yeah, and do that again. Za. There we go. Yeah, and now we make the beautiful clouds. But Arnold, we don't want clouds. We want live weather. What are you talking about? Now we have to change it back. Go live. Boop. There we go. That's it. Redeemed. Yep. Redeemed. There we go. There we go. That was a little bit of Arnold right there. He redeemed the Arnold. You well redeemed the Arnold. You get the Arnold. That is the way things work here. That's how it works. Zaza. Yeah. That's how it works. And we love our Arnold. We love our Arnold. Thank you very much for those biddies there, Jamel. I really appreciate that. That helps out a lot, man. You're awesome. Thank you very much. You're my rock, as always. You're my rock. Good vibes indeed, guys. That is the most important thing. Oh, good lord. We are actually already on our last leg right here. That was my first Arnold. Really, Joey? Wow. The blabbinator, yeah. We are blabbing all over the place. It doesn't matter. It's, wow, that was your first Arnold. Oh, good lord. I popped your Arnold cherry, did I? Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. Oh, yeah. But, yeah, we do the Arnold quite a lot, actually. We do respect the Arnold. I mean, we actually created Arnold as a god. The Arnold is basically the god of weather, and he can pull down the sun and push it up. So yeah, he is Mr. Universe. Let's face it, he is Mr. Universe. So yeah, you know, it's not like it's not meant in disrespect. This is completely in, well, I won't say it's respectful, but you know, it's the way, it's who he is. That's who he is. Get to the chopper. You know, it's like get down. Like. That's who he is. We love him for that. We love him for that. So yeah, the governor. So it's like, yeah, I'm going to make California look great again. Yeah, it's so the popping cherry is a red card to yourself. Yeah, maybe it is. Maybe it is. Yeah, maybe it is. Yeah. It's not a tuna, yeah. That's not a tuna. That's a space station. Oh, that's a totally different movie. But it's funny. So it's Chernobyl. Why haven't we had winners of Mr. and Miss Universe from other planets? Seems like a conspiracy. Yeah. But you have a point, actually. You have a point. You have a point right there. Funnily enough. It's a joke, but it's also a point. I mean, basically we're downplaying the entire universe, saying that we are the best. I hope you were working on Sean Connery. Well, the best thing, the closest thing I can get to Sean Connery is, yes, Miss Moneypenny, do you see the beast? Do you have the beast in your sights? Yes, Miss Moneypenny, yes. So it's, yes, it's me, I'm Bond, James Bond, yes. It's, that's the closest thing I can get to Sean Connery. I'm not that, Sean Connery is pretty hard actually to do, because it's hard. Sausages. Indeed. Same point system as UK and Eurovision. Ooh. Okay, guys. We are moving close in the distance to maybe the interstellar traffic is really bad and Universal contestants are always late to the show. Who knows? It may be. It may be. Or there isn't an off-ramp yet to Earth. Wonder how many people will pick up on that one. Wonder how many people will pick up on that one. Maybe there isn't an off-ramp to Earth yet. So, yeah. It's a time-space chaos. I wonder how many people pick up on that reference right there. Ah. Yeah. We're going to do the drink. Something with, to do with towels. Yeah, probably. Yeah. The old geezers, indeed. The Hitchhiker Guide to the Galaxy, guys. The Hitchhiker Guide to the Galaxy. Vogon Destructor Fleet has to move something first. Exactly, that Captain Seppi. Exactly. There he is. There he is. There it is. Exactly. Oh, there. Hey, Kemper, you're there. You're here. We have Burning with BT. We have Amica Music in the distance with Stealth Wolf right there, who is flying a A320. We have Shills right there. Jamel, a.k.a. The Rock. Shinari Safari. Dog's Breath in the air. We have Drunk Simming. Elron McBong. Bronzebeardy, a.k.a. JM Knights. We have Weem Island and Piper Recorded Track. Also in the air is Horus right there. And we have Farrelle right there as well. And it is a great fight so far. For those that are flying along with... Poor Marvin. Yeah, indeed. For those that are flying along with us, guys... you guys remember the OG gang knows, of course, stay up in the air. Do not land when I land. I land first, and then you guys come in after. You guys come in after, and we are going to run the music. We are going to make sure each and every one of you guys that is flying along and landing gets all the attention you deserve. Finally mastered the autopilot and took all of the scary out of the game on a keyboard flying. Oh yeah, Camper? Sorry about this, but Kavala has no ILS. So yeah, that's a thing. Yeah. It does have an RNAV, but it doesn't have an ILS. Yeah. Sorry, Weem as well. So yeah. Except for the landing. Yeah, no ILS today. Yeah. And that for those that are flying on keyboards and autopilot, it makes it a little bit harder actually to land. So, yay! Yeah, playing on a keyboard is like playing hardcore. It basically is. Hey, AJ, I have some good news and some bad news. I hope that the bad news isn't too bad, and I hope the good news is overwhelmingly good, my friend. So yeah. All right, it's okay. You can use VFR. I'm joining in time for the landing. That's good. Now, what's the bad news? That is always good, by the way, AJ Rawlings. You know that. That is always good. And you can jump on and jump off whenever you like. So, yeah. Next time I have right livery too. No, don't worry. By the way, Camper, the TBM actually livery is not showing up correctly somehow. So, I'm not sure. We have tested it. I've tested it extensively with Wii. We are working with it with Amica. And yeah, but there is something going on with the 172 liveries and the TBM liveries. So it will not show up. But fly it anyway. I mean, it's good. It's good. You know, it gives you the feeling of togetherness. So yeah. Bad news is my whole house needs to be rewired. Oh man, you had. So I will be absent for many of your future flights. That is bad news indeed, man. I'm really sorry for you to hear that. Of course, you had the electrician over yesterday. You told that indeed. But yeah, it's, man, good vibes indeed. Good vibes there to AJ Rawlings, man. Good vibes to one of our regulars right there. The man in the spit. Good vibes, my dude. Good vibes. So yeah, it's time for a huge UPS. Yes, indeed. Yeah, or claim a room with your neighbor. That could be a thing. Yeah. It's but yeah, man, I'm sorry to hear that, AJ. I am really sorry to hear that, man. Dude, that is mad. Yeah. Time to move the gaming to the nearest coffee house. Yeah. No spit on it. Oh no, spit on it. Shinari Safari. That one's for you. Or run your car at the same time. Runway 23. I'm not sure. What is the meter right now, Island Control? I think you may be right. Meter. I think you already did the meter, but yeah. What is it? 240. 240. Do you also feel nostalgic when you or see someone else fly to a place you have flown there before? No, I don't have that actually. I don't. No, No, it's not that. It's more like I'm happy for those people that actually fly there because I know how beautiful it can be. That's more of it, yeah. Explaining it would get another red card. And that's a red card right there. That's a red card right there. Again, well played there, Camper. Well played. No, but I don't feel nostalgic about that. I'm more like I know how beautiful certain areas can be. So I'm always happy that someone who has the most red cards. I think Drunk Simming. Yeah, he's still ahead. No. Like I miss it. No. Not. I don't have that. No, Captain. I know what you mean, but it's like, yeah, it's. I know how beautiful it can be, so I'm happy that they are flying there, and I know how cool the things they are going to see look like. So it's like, yeah, you're going to, in my head, I'm like, oh man, if you're flying there, you're going to enjoy that part so much. You know, it's like, I've been there. I think you did a flight with Slovenian spotter as well, if I'm not mistaken, there, Captain Arash, and it was in Slovenia, I think. I think it was you. And I was like, man, the flight you are taking, I was in my head, I knew how beautiful it was going to be. So, and certain areas as well. So it's like, yeah, I know how cool it's going to be. It's yeah. I'm going to give away a free sub to Shoni channel. You need to follow his channel and set notification on. I want to be a member of the cabin crew for a chance to win. That is pretty cool there, Captain Seppi. That is pretty cool. Captain Seppi just said, I'm going to give away a free sub to Shoni's channel. You need to follow his channel and set notifications on. And then say in chat, I want to be a member of the cabin crew for a chance to win. How cool is that? Oh man. That is awesome. That is absolutely awesome, man. It is absolutely awesome. Chernokrill, you haven't followed? Dude. Well, there is the follow. There is the follow. Now, maybe if you say, I want to be a member of the cabin crew, who knows what might happen? Who knows what might happen? I'm circling for you to land. I'm a little while off, actually. Here we go. So beautiful. I know, right? I know. Well, there you go. Island Control. There you go. Good lord. Good lord. There we go. Oh, and let me look up the... I need to see the... Oh, there we go. 2-3. That is the... I have a distance... well, let me have a look. Yeah, it is the... What was the meter? What was the meter? Let me look that up. I asked for the meter, and that was 240, so we will be landing at 23. Yeah. We will be landing at runway 23. 23 is the runway, guys. Yeah, definitely. Captain Seppi just gifted a tier 1 sub to Island Control. Thank you very much. That is incredibly generous right there. Thank you, man. That is pretty awesome. How cool is that, man? That is a wonderful gift right there. And I really, really appreciate you doing that. And Island Control, thank you very much, and welcome to the cabin crew, my friend. Welcome to the cabin crew right there. Oh, good lord, are we going to do a prediction again? Oh, no, 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 no. I haven't trained yet, guys. I haven't trained yet. When I will get a PC upgrade, I would love to be a cabin crew, to be a crew captain once. John Twitch, you know me. We have the cabin crew takeover, so yes, indeed, it is possible to do a takeover and be a captain of the cabin crew just for once if you want that. That is an option, of course. That is an option. So yeah, that is an option. That is pretty cool. Oh guys, the predictions are coming in. The predictions are coming in. Oh good lord. Oh good lord. Man, yeah. I mean, we have the rule. Yeah, one day, man. One day. And I mean, we still have years to come. So yeah, don't worry about it. It's going to be so awesome. It is going to be so great. It is going to be so much fun. Indeed, yes. Alright guys, by the way, I am setting my my heading to runway 23 already. Just in case. That is... that's a bit much. 230. Yeah, I'll take that. I'll take that. There we go. And that is the direction of the runway that we are landing in. I will overlay the map, of course, as always. As soon as we are there, but we still have a little ways to go. Do I learn my lesson from yesterday? 30k prediction loss. Oh man, I am so sorry. I am so sorry to each and everyone yesterday that dumped a large amount of points into the landing challenge. And oh man, it was like, oh good lord, I felt so ashamed. I felt so ashamed. Man, I am so sorry. I am so sorry. Don't need to apologize. It's all a bit of fun. It is. But man, it was like, oh man, I really wanted to nail below the 100. But you know, I haven't trained on the new new flight model again. So I really have to get used to it, the plane again. I had it under control. You guys saw it. I did a -1 on Innsbruck. I did a -6. The last few landings were all below 100. So yeah, man, it was like, oh, when I landed at 129, I was like, no, that's not what I want to do. Maybe you should remind you, the wind isn't calm at the arrival airport. It isn't? It isn't. Ooh. I did it above. That may be a good idea, actually. That may not be the worst idea. I thought I still had coffee, but I don't. But we do the sippy sip sip right there. And then we are going towards, we are flying towards Thassos Island right there. That is Thassos. And beyond that is Kavala Airport. He's run out of coffee, so it'll be above. Oh, good lord. Yeah, indeed. This is true. Don't apologize. That is what makes it fun to watch. Yeah, it's true. But yeah, guys, I was like, yeah, I really want to nail this. I really want to do you guys justice. You know, it's like, yeah, I don't want to disappoint. I don't want to disappoint. Yeah. You have to do the minus, actually, RHT. It is always when you go down. Actually, when you look at the VS stat right there, right here, this is what you're actually looking out for. Funnily enough. This is either the speed going up and going down. So it's a minus. When I'm going down, it's always minus. It's always minus. So yeah, it's never above, basically. I disappoint every day. No idea why she's still with me. Yeah. 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 Red card right there, Stelwolf. Well played. Well played. Definitely. Well played. Yeah. Well played right there. Damn it! No, man. It's a mark of honor. It is a mark of honor. We do love our red cards right here. That is definitely what we do, guys. That is what we do. Does it count if I'm single? Bonus red. Yeah, bonus red right there. Bonus red right there. There you go. Oh, good lord. So yeah, guys, it's with a bit. I'm not sure how. Oh, that is the. What is the airspeed right there? 8 knots. It's not that bad actually. 8 knots at 240. That's basically a nice headwind actually, because we are landing at 230. So 230 at 240 at 8 knots. That is not a bad thing, actually. That is not a bad thing. How long ago was this? 1320 Zulu, so that's 1520 Zulu. That's 30 minutes ago. That is 30 minutes ago. So yeah, it may work out. It may work out. Fuel clouds at 30. Well, we don't have 30, so 3,000 feet fuel clouds. We're not. Well, we are pretty high actually. So yeah. I have the VOR into the airport. The VOR is actually. I'll pull up the Jeppesen charts for you guys. Let me show you. 230. That's the one. This, guys, is your Jeppesen chart right there. If you're using the VOR right there, it's 108.8. It is 108.8. That is the VOR channel right there. So keep that in mind. With a final approach course of 232. So if you are coming in, this is the chart that you want to use. This is the chart that you want to use. Is it the reverse actually? I'm not sure if it's reverse. So yeah. But that's the chart right there, guys. This is the chart that you want to use right here. And that's the approach that we're going to use. I'm going to overlay that. But we are still quite a long way off. So I can actually close that right now. Stay on target. That is very important as well. And I'm closing off that one as well. So there we go. But if you are using keyboard and mouse, that might help you out a little bit right there. That might help you out a little bit right there. And we are close, guys. I'm not sure what the ETE is. I think we're about 10 to 15 minutes up in the air. If I get my corrections right. Well, 30 minutes. 10 to 15 minutes. Actually, spot on. I have no clue how I do this, by the way. I just calculated in my head. I have no clue. So, yeah. Do you have real-world flight training or just learning everything on the internet? Farrelly, yes, I learn everything on the internet, basically. Yeah, I don't have real-world flight training. I'm being helped out by you guys. The chat is very important for that. I also watch there's only one runway, actually. It's 23. So it's runway 23. I watch other streamers who have done this for a long time or who are actual pilots. The Flying Fabio is one where you can learn so much from him. That is an incredibly good pilot, and he's actually a real life pilot. So yeah, that helps. I also watch YouTube channels. P. Catcomb, for instance, I watch. A320 Sim Pilot, Overkill is one I watch a lot as well, who help out a lot. But I usually watch them for things like flying the A320 or other commercial planes. So yeah, those I follow as well. But Pete Gatcombe is a very good one for actually doing GA flights as well. He also handles a lot of GA flights. So Pete Gatcombe on YouTube. That is a very good one as well. And other than that, as I said, you guys in chat give me a lot of information. Can I recommend a streamer to you? Evil Worm, yes, you can always do that. Yes, we are not into self-promotion or anything, but yeah, we do it's fine if you ask it like that. So yeah, sure, go ahead, man. Are you able to add the links, Shoni? You know what, LMCD? I will add them in the Discord channel. I will do that because if I do it here, it'll just get lost. I will add them in the Discord channel. I'll make sure I do that. Please, mods, remind me that I do that. Please, remind me that I do that if you don't mind. But yeah, these guys are pretty good. There are a few very good YouTubers out there actually. So yeah, reminder. Thanks, dude. That helps. So, yeah. Do it. Yeah, do it now. Do it now. Yeah. Alright, guys. But yeah, who do you want to recommend, Evil Worm? Who do you want to recommend? No, man, sure. That's no problem. Head to the chopper, yeah. Take a look at Tresma Tag, Norwegian flight simulator streamer. These days he's flying a 737, soon going to his real cockpit. Oh, excellent. Excellent. Well, give a shout out to please to Tresmatech if you will. Yeah. I'm learning a lot in a short period of time. Forelli, yes. Yes. I can only say yes. And it does help out quite a lot. Dude, that's Amica? You're kidding. Wait, what? What's happened there? Big shout out to your fellow streamer, Tresmatech. Check out. Nope. What happened there? And by the way, give Amica a follow as well. Give Amica a follow as well. If you're not following Amica, but yeah. No one named Tresmatech. Oh, really? Might be wrong spelling. There you go. Felix Brown, good to see you, man. Welcome to the channel. Say hello in chat if you want. And welcome to the cabin crew, my friend. Welcome to the cabin crew. You can snuggle in with all of us right there in the back. So there you go. Yo. Guten Tag from Deutschland. Hello from Germany. Welcome, my friend. Hello, hello, hello. We have a lot of Germans in here, so yeah. Following the fail setup. A lot of fun. So yeah, but do give Amica a follow, guys. Yeah. I'll look into it. There, evil worm. I'll make sure that we find him. Otherwise, can you give us a link? Can you give us send a link to Amica? Evil. Send a link to Amica, and we'll make sure that it works. Up the power, 250 knots on the meter. Zoom, zoom, zoom. Yes. Here we go. This is, by the way, Thassos Island right there. Thassos Island right... Ah, there we go. There we go. Yeah, that's the one. That is the one. Right there. Oh, nope. That went wrong. That went wrong. Alright, I'll give him a follow. I'll check him out. Boop. There we go. I just gave him a follow. And yeah, guys, so we are coming in for a landing on Kavala Airport. Kavala Airport is Lima Golf Kilo Victor. Lima Golf Kilo Victor. Yeah, it's 8 knots. It should be around 8 knots, guys. So keep that in mind. That's why we are landing on runway 23. Then we are getting the headwind. That is very important when setting in for a landing. You don't want to land with tailwind. That makes it all but much harder. So yeah. Yeah, same here, Amica. Same here. Yeah, there we go. Go check out Amica's streams as well if he's up and running. Guess they need to be in chat for that to work. Yeah, that might be. Might be. And Weem in... yeah. Definitely, yeah. It's that's kind of strange. That's kind of strange. It should work, actually. It should work. But yeah, guys, so yeah, it's we are headed up towards Kavala Airport, where we will be landing for today. So for those guys, it shows 2 runways. It should not, actually. It should only have 1 runway. Does it have 2? Huh, interesting. Because if, as I said, if we... Yeah, runway 3, it actually... 05 or 32... 23, sorry, yeah. It's a big runway too, by the way. Ah, wrong airport! Whoops. It does have 2. Really? Interesting. Then why is Jefferson not showing it correctly? I mean, if we go to the Jefferson charts right there... There we go, that's just a... Oh, no, it does... I see what's going on, guys. I see what's going on. Look at this. Look at this. Actually, it does have 2 runways, but 1 is closed off. That's no longer a runway. Do you see the X's? You can barely make out the X's, but they're there. That is actually an old runway. Exactly. That is actually an old runway. So it's now just 23, and that's the left one, basically. It is, if you approach 23, it is the left one. But that explains it. It was like... going on? It just says the 1. Why is that so weird? But that explains it. That's the reason why. That's the reason why. Nobody wants to deal with X's. Yep, Piper. They're flying left and right today. Red cards flying left and right today. Good lord, guys, you are on a roll. You're on an absolute roll. Camper, did you just park on a hill right there? Yeah. Camper? No, you're actually flying. You are actually flying. Ooh, low and slow, my friend. Right there. I thought you actually parked on a hill right there. Close to. Close to. X marks the spot. Well, kind of depends. Do we have a scoreboard for the red cards? We should, actually. We should, man. Captain Arash, we should. Who has the most red cards in the Shoney Gaming channel? Oh, good lord. That would be a thing. Oh. Yeah. Although I want to say Drunk Simming is still ahead. Yeah, definitely. But a lot of people are actually gaining quickly there, Drunk Simming. A lot of people are gaining quickly. Close to 88 knots. Oh, that's slow, man. That is low and slow right there. Ooh, what's that? Interesting. There he is, low and slow. Landing gear, landing gear, landing gear. Shut up, Lane. Stall, stall, stall. We know! It's like, we know! I am sitting in this thing, you know? I am sitting in this thing. You don't have to tell me. I know it's out. So, if you can see, if you can set it up as a bot or something, not sure how it can be done, but just thought about it. Yeah, man, it will be cool if we can do a tally of that. And of course, there have already been given out a lot of red cards, actually. So, yeah. What's that, by the way? Is that a warship right there? No. That's just a... What kind of ship is that? Huh, interesting. But yeah, it's yeah. Yeah, let's fly. Let's see. I want to see what that is actually. HMS dad joke. Look for my plane off you. Yeah, the thing is, Evil. No. Oh, hey, Evil is there up as well. Yeah, but can we see multiplayer contrails right now? I'm not sure if we can actually. I don't think we can. I'm going off course again, guys. Of course he is. Has Shoney ever... Paul, has Shoney ever flown a normal flight plan correctly and in one go? Answer, no. I haven't. I haven't seen any contrails, quite frankly. No. There was a rumor, actually, that the Sim Update 4 would actually implement contrails for multiplayer. But I'm pretty sure it... Yeah, that's... Evil Worm has just confirmed there are no contrails. So, yeah. So... does the... No, indeed. The Logitech does not have force feedback. Nope. It does not have force feedback. Which is fine. In my case, that would have only hurt my arms more. But yeah, it's... what is that? What kind of model is that? It's so weird. Only happen at cold temperature. True. That is true. But then that would mean that we actually would see in the sky contrails. But as far as I can tell, Botty P right beside me as well. That's nice flying there, my friend. That is very close flying right there. That is very close flying right there. Now, I'm pretty sure that contrails are not a thing, because then the forums would have exploded. They would have exploded. I'm sure of it. So, yeah. Prolonging my landing, waiting for Shoney. Yes, sorry there, Stealth. We got kind of distracted by that thing right there. What is that? Oh! That is actually a drilling boat. Something... It looks like it has a drilling platform on it. They will come, Evil Worm. They will come. It will come, definitely. It's just a matter of time. It is just a matter of time. That is actually... Yeah, it does, doesn't it, guys? Yeah. We're having fun indeed either way. Look at that. I'm going to go to the cam view. There we go. Interesting. Chemtrails. Oh, good lord. Don't start, Captain. Don't start, man. Oh, good lord. Oh, please don't. I've actually had discussions with people about that. It's like, it's like arguing. There's no arguing with an idiot, you know? It's like, oh, good lord. But that thing looks cool. Yeah, for real. I kid you not. Yeah, actually for real. Yeah. Yeah. Explain how weather dynamics and stuff like that work and how it's all... there's no way you could tell them. Look at that. It's actually a drilling platform with a tanker beside it. That is pretty cool. Thank goodness. Yeah. Yeah. That's a widget. That is one right there. And so people say it's inconsistent. But that looks cool. That looks pretty cool, actually, guys. Yeah, I like that. There we go. It's an oil platform by the looks. Yeah, it is. It is an oil platform with a tanker beside it. It is actually an oil platform with a tanker beside it. That is pretty cool. Alright, guys. Yeah, I like that. I might take my plane into it. Yep. Another one right there. Oh, good lord. Dang, guys, you are on a roll today. That was awesome. Yeah, I told you it was worth flying over there to see it. Indeed it was there, Captain Seppi. Indeed it was. Indeed it was. That looked really cool, actually. Boop. There we are again. Yeah, the boats is actually indeed a free add-on. Yeah. So if you don't see it, I have links in my Discord channel to those mods, actually. There's a link there for Puffin Flight's We Love VR in my Discord channel. In the mod section, the free mod section, there's also a link in the there's also a link for the AI ships that's in there. So yeah, more add-ons. They're not actually, the ships is pretty big. The one that's about a gigabyte. The one from Puffin Flight is pretty small, and it adds a lot of extra stuff if you're flying over Europe. Very important, Europe and the northern part of Africa. So go check that out. I've promoted him like crazy, and rightfully so. So yeah, and I'll do so again. Anyway, it's my prerogative. Indeed it is. So yeah, it's my prerogative. But go check them out. Those links, you can find them. You can find them in the channel right there. All right, guys. I am going to fly on a left downwind leg towards the runway. Then I'm going to turn around and land on runway 23. That is where we are headed now. I am going to overlay my my approach right there. That is what we are doing. That approach right there. So I'm going to do the turn and then land. We are pretty low, so I am going to gain a little bit of height. I'm seeing at D5 we could take in about 1,300 feet. So that we're good actually. We're pretty good. So if I turn at D5, we should be good. We should be good. All right, I'm closing that one off and that one off, and that should give us the chart quite nicely. There we go. Let's get ready for this, guys. Let's get ready for this. Starting to slow down because that runway right there, that is where we are going to land. Stay in the air, guys. Stay in the air, please. If you can and if you want, stay in the air. If there's no other way and you have to land, then land. That's fine. But stay in the air as long as you can because we are going to land right there. And I'm landing first, so yeah. I thought you had a headwind now. No. Yes, I do have a headwind. Oh, good lord. Actually, it shows us having a headwind here. Landed at 05. We need to land at 05. That is strange. You're right there. You're absolutely right. But the meter says something completely different. Oh, good lord. So we need to land at 05, guys. Sorry. Mistakes were made! Mistakes were made! We need to reroute! Oh, good lord! Yep, 05. Yeah, that's strange. Alright, now I'm going to do a turnaround then. I'm going to do a turnaround. And, yeah. Oh, that is unexpected. That is unexpected indeed. I did not expect that. Well, it says 220, so that's not... It's not coming from 220, actually. The wind direction is completely in the opposite direction. If you look at it... It's not 05. Are we on live weather? We are on live weather, aren't we? Yeah, we are on live weather, so yeah. That is strange. Athens frequency and get the wind data from there. Yeah. That's actually a good idea right there, Captain Arash. That is actually a good idea. But it's fine. We'll make it work. We'll make it work. Then I need to set my heading, actually, to 05. Yeah. 03045. There we go. So we should have it behind us right now. Nearly. Nearly. It's not correct. Yeah, it isn't. It's not incorrect. Okay. Strange. Yeah. Changing approach 05. Yeah. Athens also says runway 23 right. Yeah. It was. Hello, what's going on? This is weird. Alright, well. Well, we'll make it work. We'll make it work. I have no clue what's going on, but it's, yeah, it's a bit strange. I do need to climb a little bit. I do need to climb a little bit. And I am also slowing down. So we are climbing and slowing down at the same time. That's a good thing, actually. Alright. That is indeed it did. Because I'm at 600 feet right now as well. Now let's see if I can make the turn. 500? No? Yeah, I am. Oh, good lord. I really need to pick up a little bit of speed. I need to actually... things aren't going well. Things aren't going well. Surface wind, which is for landing. Yeah, so 2-3 should actually then... Innsbruck! Yeah, exactly. Innsbruck, here we go. Back to Austria. Yes, we enjoyed Europe so much, we're doing it a little bit more. So, yeah, let's see if I can, if I line up right now. Runway on the weather. Yeah, exactly. Will Shoney ever stick to his flight plan? Never. Yeah, never. That's never gonna happen. Exactly. It's not gonna happen, guys. That is quite true. Yeah. Is Shoney ever going to fly his flight plan? No. Sorry. Nope. Nope. No. Alright, let's make that turn. To everything. Turn, turn, turn. It says... No wind data. Look at that. No wind data. So yeah, this is interesting. Alright guys, so what runway should I take? Should I take 2-3 anyway? Uninstall. Now it's, yeah, no, it's giving me actually headwind right now. It is giving me headwind, yeah. That is where it changed. But I'm at, like, yeah, okay. Oh. Problem solved. Yeah. Yeah, it's coming from the left, I think. Yeah. So, if I now go below... Let's check this out. Let's see if this works. Because, as you guys can see, I'm actually having straight headwind right now. But what happens once I go below... Flaps 20. Flaps 20. And what would happen if I go below? If I go below 800. There we go. Let's see what happens. I can always do an abort and see what happens. I can always fly an abort and then move on. So that's an option. But right now we're at flaps 20. We're coming in for a landing. And there goes the data. Now the data, as you guys can see, no wind data right there. So what happens next? What happens next? -7 and -27. That is very generous. And now, indeed, yep. Now we have tailwind. Oh, that is nasty. Look at that. Echo November Victor Alpha. Server is North Europe, but we are about to set in for the landing. However, the landing is, yeah, it's going to be a thing. I am going to actually throttle up. I am going to throttle up. And I'm going to do the left downwind track. I'm going to fly the left downwind track because indeed it is runway 23. Oh man, that is nasty. I've never seen that happen before actually. This is new, guys. This is definitely new. Let's switch this over to approach runway 23. Oh man, you could just make it out and see it switch. Oh, that is nasty. Still on active pause. Yeah. Have wind coming onshore from the water. Yeah, exactly. That's what you typically expect from flying experience. You are quite right there. And my initial idea was the correct one. So my initial idea was... It makes sense, yeah. It does make sense. Because, yeah, the wind would come in over the ocean. And, yeah, so it's... I'm going to actually do I'm now doing a left downwind right here track. I'm then going to circle around and go in for a landing at runway 23. Yeah. Trust bot tips meter. Yeah, exactly. Exactly, my friend. Trust it. Just trust in it. Alright, 1400 feet. That's more than enough. Level out. I am slowing down again. We are slowing down again, pulling up the nose to actually bleed off a little bit of speed right there. Runway 05, yeah, and it's not 05, it is 23. As you go below 700 feet, it actually just changes on you exactly. It's the exact opposite. It is the exact opposite. So that is not something you really want to do. That is not something. And we are landing on the left runway. The right, 23 right, is not a runway anymore, actually. 23 right is not a runway anymore. Plenty of room to land. Yeah, 8 knot tailwind. It should change. It should change. Right now it's saying I still have a headwind at 0.5 basically. But yeah, that's not correct. That is not correct. Stay in the air, guys. Stay in the air. This was an experience. This was new. This was definitely new. I never had something like this before. And usually I don't care about... Well, I used to not care that much about landing either headwind or tailwind. But yeah, I learned the hard way that you really should, actually. So yeah. How do I get out of slew mode? Just press the Yankee key again. Just press the Y key again and you'll get out of it. Yeah. That should take you out of slew mode. As I was coming in, I thought something was wrong. Took a turn like you do now and landed on runway on my 320. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Alright, guys. We are getting close to where we need to go. We are getting close. 1100 feet. That's a little bit too low. I'm also slowing down again. I am slowing down again. Could be a runway, temporarily close a runway. Yeah. When they close it permanently, they used to paint down all the length of the runway. Yeah, it's not painted all down all the runway. Yeah. 2-3 left basically. Yeah. No, drunk simming. 2-3. That's the one where you're landing. Jeff boy, hello, my friend. Hello. Hope you're doing well, my friend. Hope you are doing well. All right. So. Slowing down. I'm now flaps 1, or flaps 10 actually, flaps 10. And I am going to make the turn. Making sure that I don't sink too low right now. You rated last week, so I had to pop in. No problem there, Jeff boy. No problem there, man. That is always good. I have also landed in a bush plane in a lot closer runway. Yeah, but you need to fly over them first to see what the conditions is. Yeah, exactly. Check out and make sure that that is not a mess or anything. There you go. Shout out to Jeff boy as well, guys. Go check him out. Go check him out. All right, guys. Here we go. I am a little bit off course, but that's fine. I will correct that. There we go. Oh, no. Yeah, that's good. That is good. There we go. There we go. Yeah. Potholes hurt indeed. Yes, they will rip off your landing gear if you're not careful. All right. There we go. Yes. That's a lot better. That's a lot. The silence. I know it's deafening, right? It is deafening. Oh man, if you have to adjust it at the last minute, yeah, that's pretty hard actually. That is pretty hard. I just cried. Say it ain't so, Paul. Say it ain't so. No, don't trust me, man. Don't trust me. Trust me, it will be fine. It will be fine. We're coming in for a lovely landing. Jawohl. Jawohl. Here we go. We are going down. It's hard to talk when your hands have a good death grip on the armchair for the landing. I know, right? Should be fine. It's going great. Don't worry. I'll plunk this thing down. Damn it, hit feelings. Oh! Ouch. Come on. Go down. Go down! Get down! Yeah! Get down! Somehow this thing just doesn't want to go down. There we go. But I still have tailwind here. That is annoying. Now it says, oh, no. Switch! Come on, switch. There we go. Now we're switching. Yep. We are switching. And now I have a side wind. What's going on?
500.
Come on. Yeah, it is. It really is Tornado Alley. Well, I am a little bit too low, but that's fine. I really want to float a little bit right there. Anyway. Alright. There we go. So, no. All right, guys. All right, minus 78. Minus 78. There we go. That is what we're looking for. Minus 78, and Joey Bolo wins with a minus 77. So, yes! I'm back! I am back! Yes, indeed. That is a lot better than the last time. That is a whole lot better. Here we go. We're turning off here. And I'm parking it. I'm parking it right there. I'm parking it right here off the runway. I know that's not the normal thing, but if everyone comes in, you guys can basically start the landing right in front of me. So yeah, we are parking it right in the middle, right there, making sure you guys can actually see it all in its beauty. I am going to switch over. I need to get my... There it is. Yep, my trusty old controller right there, which connected in one go. Oh, good lord. That's interesting. Switching to the showcase. And... I told you guys I'm getting the hang of this flying. Hey, Guybrush, no problem there, man. Have a wonderful evening as well. Have a wonderful evening. I forgot actually to start the music. So we are starting that one up right there. And why is... Yeah, there we go. Alright, guys. I'm starting the music. I'm switching over the camera. There we go. Start bringing them in. Start bringing them in, guys. Andreas Steve, if you are flying along with us... No, he's taking off. He's taking off right there. Thank you very much there, Captain Seppi. Thank you very much for being here as well. Elron McBong coming in. Elron McBong. There he goes. Do you have landing gear? I don't think that is the model that we can... Yeah, you have landing gear. There you go. They just came in right there. Nice one right there. Camper coming in the TBM. Oh, Camper. Camper, pull it back. Pull it back. Don't bounce. You bounced a little bit. That's fine. You're still there. And don't forget, Camper is flying on a keyboard. So, yeah, you saved it. A little bit bumpy, but yeah, it's on a keyboard. So, man, kudos. Definitely kudos. Ooh. Rough landing, but hey, you're still there. That is the most important thing. You're still there. Alright, there we have Piper coming in the C-172. A little bit of maintenance on the wheels. That's fine. You know, it's fine. It will be fine. There we go. Coming for the landing, my friend. Piper. Yes. That is buttery smooth right there. Well played, my friend. Yes. Excellent. Who else is coming up? Jamal, The Rock, the C-208 Caravan in the cabin crew colors. For those that are wondering, yes, you can download the cabin crew colors for nearly every plane out there. There are a lot of planes available, and especially the standard ones, including the premium versions. So go check out the liveries that Amica made, and they are completely free. You can download them from the link right there in the chat. Also, a bit of bouncy right there. Jamal, bit bouncy. Horace coming in behind him. Soon coming out on the album. Whoa, what did you do, man? Stealth Wolf landed on the other side. I didn't know. And Horace is there, and... Yeah. Rip Jamal, guys. Rip Jamal. Oh, good lord. AJ Rawlings just came in for the landing as well. He made it in the Spitfire as always. Look at that lovely Spitty right there. Oh, good. Yeah, he's down. Yeah, exactly. Alright, guys, come on in. Weem, I see Weem there. I see Island there. Andreas Steve is coming in for a landing as well right there. I see Shinari, Safari, Botty P, Botip right there. We have Dog's Breath. We have Vampire. I'm not sure if you're flying along. Shills is up in the air as well. And Skork, I think Skork is way over there and way too far. So yeah, F. No problem there, Jamal. Thank you very much, as always, for being here. That is a nice landing there, Andreas. That is a really nice landing there. In the KLM livery as well. Ah, yes. That is cool, my friend. That is cool. Weem is coming in for the landing as well as Drunk Simming. Yes, both mods are on the ground. As well. And there is Island. Island is flying in the helicopter, the H-135 Airbus. Really cool that those guys made it. There is a good chance, actually, that Funny Kim doesn't have... KLM doesn't have A320s. I know, but they do have A320 liveries there, Shade Games. They do have A320 liveries. I know you basically can get a livery for everything on the A320, so why not KLM? But yeah, you're right. Alright, Botty P coming in. Nice. Followed by Shinari, Safari, and Dog's Breath. Just behind him. There we are, Dog's Breath. just barely flying. Yep, he landed a little bit sideways, but that's fine. Shinari still skirting over the runway right there. Who else is coming in? Yeah, we still have a little bit of time, so there we go. You're skirting, Shinari. You're skirting. You're skirting. And it is a... are you taking off again? Yep, you are. You are. Doing a roundabout. So I couldn't get out of slew mode. Slew mode is basically the Y key. It is basically the Y key. Yeah, if you press the Y key, it should be. That was very bouncy. Glad I had realism switched off. Yeah, in the first few flights, that is not a bad idea, actually. So it's not a bad idea. Stealth Wolf, we still have Shills and Vampire of H. Vampire is coming in as well right there. So yeah, guys, bring them in, bring them in. Stealth in the Airbus right there, the A320 fly-by-wire. Go check that thing out. It is pretty cool, guys. So yeah. Kept changing the camera. Oh, then you're in the showcase view. Yeah, what you basically can do is go to the top and then change the showcase view right there at cameras. Shills is on the ground. Nicely done. Stealth is on the ground as well. Again, second time around. Nicely done as well. Vampire still coming in for a landing right there. Close enough. Landers did we have? I think quite a lot actually. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think about 12 or 13, something like that. Yeah. It was a nice, good group. Vampire landed in the DA, in the diamonds. I like those diamonds. They're nice. Made up for the wrong entry. Well played, sir. Well played. Andreas Steve still coming in again there. We have 1, 2. Evil Worm has landed as well. And Alaka has landed also, I think. Did you land? Did it actually park you there? Oh, that's funny. Nice parking too, actually. Evil Worm landed in a A320 as well. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I think 12 or 13 people right there. Yeah, definitely. Alright, guys. That is it for today. Tomorrow we are actually leaving Europe. It's time, guys. It's time. It's happening. We are leaving Europe. So tomorrow from 1 p.m. Central European Standard Time, make sure that you're there. Make sure this is a memorable moment, guys. A memorable moment. Shoni and the cabin crew is flying out of Europe. Never thought that would happen, but yeah, we're here. It's time. So that is pretty cool, guys. That is pretty cool. We are leaving Europe tomorrow. The stream starts at 1 p.m. Central European Standard Time, so it should be really good. Look at the formation around you. Yeah. Oh, this looks cool, actually. That looks cool. Look at that, guys. Wow. Ah, that is nice. That is nice, man. That is so cool. Look at that, guys. Long flight indeed. Definitely. Definitely. Look at that. How cool is that, guys? Incredible. Incredible. It's like your wedding day, but different. Oh, man. That is pretty cool. That is pretty cool, guys. Thank you very much. That is an honor. That is, sirs, I salute you. That is an absolute honor. We had a wonderful flight today, guys. Thank you very much for being here. I hope you all have an incredible smile on your face, because that's the most important thing in life. And I will all see you tomorrow again. Tomorrow, 1 p.m. Central European Standard Time. Leaving Europe. It's finally time. We're here. We're there. Guys, I will see you again. Have a wonderful evening. Have a wonderful day. And I will see you. Bye-bye. Are you ready? I am now going to play for God. It is indeed. Here we go. We can raise the clouds, and we are going to raise the clouds. There we go. And we're doing it again a little bit. Okay, there we go. It looks beautiful. Yes. All right. Nope, don't stall. Don't stall on me now. I'll take it! I'll take it! I'll take it! I'll take it! City for the next fly. City for the next fly will be Innsbruck. It is? Alt F4? No? Oh, dang. I fell for it. I actually fell for that. Next one. Yeah, it's getting worse and worse. Whoa! Right. Well. Oh. No, no, no. Oh, no! No! And this time. Break! Ah, no! No! Thank you all very much for spending your time here with me, and I will see you all again tomorrow. Have a wonderful evening. Bye-bye.